can remember what happened last session.
We had an anniversary and we were talking about the best bits.
Session before that.
Oh, we had a one-shot.
And before the one-shots.
You didn't ask that. You didn't ask that. You said what happened last session. I gave an answer. That's inspiration right there.
People were sneaking around the castle. They were not sure they could make it back up because they didn't have enough spell slots. They were staring down 3 magical mechanical dragons and an Isaac.
That is not quite accurate because it was Shay, Hard, and Safrina. Safrina was only invisible because of Hard, and the spell can only be used once per day. And it's not only them, it was the whole group technically already sneaking in the castle because we are all in a hidden room between walls. That is the first thing. Second thing, we made fools of ourselves because we had to find the queen, and we made bullshit decisions. Second thing,
I'm the only one that saw the mechanical things.
Yeah, Hart went down in the form of, I think he was a spider or a rat, not sure anymore. Went down, saw that, and he saw the Inquisitor that we are in the need of nicely talking to stop, and if not, we bonk.
And while doing that, Big R started eating the galaxy.
I was slightly confused what you meant there, and I realized I seen him munching away like, oh, you mean actual chocolate? Got you.
Big R, you can't see it. You can't see it, but snap.
He's eating the galaxy that we got him as a thank you for letting us use his discount today. Okay. So, for that, I'll say both Soul and Chaos, both of you get inspiration. Again, it stacks up to a maximum of 3, so you both get that. And we will pick up where we left off with a Shay not really wanting to go any further down the stairs because she will turn visible from her Shay away. A Safrina turning visible, the rest of the party viewing this through the orb that Heart had, going into a panic mode, going, what the fuck do we do? And a Heart just going further downstairs and seeing these 3 medical dragons all asleep, and an Eisen working at a station or a bench of some kind. Before we kick in, though, I will say, not obvious, I am a little bit sick. I am feeling better than I was before. If we get to the point where I feel like it's too much, I will end this session midway, as my health is important, and it's another fucking chest infection. Maybe either Trevor or Baby Boy Adam, one of the two got me sick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So just to throw it out there, there's a chance this next session can end early if I feel like I can't handle it anymore. Yes, pick up where we left off.
Quickly, summon Granny.
So, did you say we're looking through an orb, seeing that Hart has seen Isaac?
Except you, because you were looking through Shay's eyes.
Yes, you were using the magical thing that you can do.
So you were looking through Shay's eyes, the rest of the group, because Hart had an orb. If he said someone's name, it glowed, depending on how close they were. But he then learned if he said their full name, knowing who they were, it would actually show a pinpoint. It would show like them where they currently are. And he said his own name, so the orb is tracking him from like a bird's eye view almost.
Actually, Soul knowing how Hart said my name.
And I'm looking through Shay's eyes right now.
Yes.
And does Shay see Isaac?
No, because if Shay goes any further down the stairs, it will turn off her invisibility. Very bright down there.
But she's seen Hart go.
You've seen Hart go further down, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna stretch my eyes to Hart then.
Okay.
Do I see Isaac?
You see 3 medical dragons in a big room, very white, very bright, and Isaac at the end of the thing on a table. However, because it's you...
Oh god.
Yeah.
What?
You notice one other thing that Hart doesn't immediately.
If you're about to say the thing on his belt, you've already told me what it was. That I
already point out the thing on the belt.
Okay.
So, like the rapier, but it's not a full rapier. It's just the hilt that's on the belt. No.
Yeah.
Above Isaac, back wall, where it looks like a lot of wires and stuff are going to. You see a warforged, amped to the wall.
Does this Warforged look familiar? Like a certain one that helped us fight the Subject 47 Dragon Mode.
It looks identical.
Ah.
Well, as I haven't noticed this, and as I said last session, I'm going to start going back up them stairs nice and slowly.
But before he does that, insight check on Isaac. Does he know that they're there?
Roll me an insight check.
Not funny.
Damn. That's how we're starting today's session, apparently. Okay. No, Isaac has no idea you're there. Because he came down so quietly by himself.
Right.
But also mostly down to the fact of he's engrossed in his...
So, back up while, after Adam's done his things and stuff,
You've got
I've
no idea Adam's doing it because he can't communicate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm coming back up the stairs. I can't see Shay because Shay's invisible, so I'm just gonna keep going up the stairs.
Since it is Shay that has the other earpiece still, right?
I was about to say, the reason you look through Shay's eyes is because you have the earpieces.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to inform Shay of what I saw down there about how, what do you call him? Isaac is down there along with the 3 Warfords and the 1 clamped to a fucking wall.
What do you mean the dragons?
Actually, was she there when we fought it?
Oh,
Are you there?
no.
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Shay
would
wasn't
know
in your
No,
party.
Shay was.
Shay wasn't in your party yet, I believe, but she was in
No.
the crowd.
Are you sure she wasn't there?
Maybe she was there.
I think it was just out there because Chris couldn't attend the session.
Gosh.
Well, anyway, I inform her that there's a friendly Warford strapped to a wall, and Isaac's down there too. And he hasn't noticed anyone yet.
And for anyone that needs to see the dragons that we saw, I replied to Looney's original post of them.
Aye, those things, yeah. Thanks, Trev.
Thanks.
Okay. I guess I'm going to keep going. I don't know where Shay is, so I'm just going to keep going up the stairs because, again, Shay's invisible.
Okay.
So I'm just climbing upstairs as a spider.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Need to open my notes.
You will be passing also a visible Safrina.
Is Safrina not already on her way back? Was that not the decision that she had made while she could?
No, because everyone else was also trying to decide on ways to come and help Safrina.
Oh. Well, I guess I have to keep what she's doing while I do this.
Oh, I should probably tell the rest of the party that's around me what the fuck's going on too.
We have the money.
Would be useful.
Would be very useful.
So we know that there's Isaac, but that's it.
We also know about the 3 mechanical dragon things.
Yes.
Well, now you know he's an Isaac, there's 3 mechanical dragons, there's a friendly Warforged strapped to a wall, and Isaac's engrossed in his notes and hasn't noticed us yet.
All that.
So what's the plan?
Well, I don't know. Safrina in the distance.
No, it was.
Better figure out. Jay and Safrina have to figure out their plan. Then the rest of the group has to figure out their plan while a horse is like Ram's gonna crawl away as a spider.
It has been a long time, but I'm pretty sure that I remember I was wearing a really long cloak. And I think the decision that I was going with was instead of bringing others into the situation, I was just going to I can't remember the words I used, but stick close to the wall and kind of as covered as possible and just make my way back to where everybody else was.
Huh?
So I think that's what I was going with. Instead of bringing the others out into it.
Okay, so in other words, the I'm coming up with stairs. I'm seeing no one.
So what's a Shay doing? Is Shay accompanying Safrina, or is she waiting for Ida to come back? After being told this information from a Bartholomew in her ear?
No tennis. A wild lotus passing me behind.
Is killing Smike muted?
I don't know. She's apparently saying something, but nothing's coming through.
Blah, 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 blah.
There you go.
There we go.
Ba, 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 ba.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Boop, boop.
So Shay just decided she's running in and chasing Isaac and just one-shots him in the back, you know?
I'm sorry, let me say it. Nice.
I wish. I wish.
Job done.
Job done.
I believe the DM just said what happened, so I guess I'm messing over.
No.
Sneaky. Stab.
I mean, the thing is, if you want to attempt to do that, how are you to attempt to do that?
Yeah, no.
We're not let it be so anticlimactic. We're not idiots.
You know, we got to build up the suspense before getting to the climax.
That's what she said.
So Shay, what are you doing? About anyone interrupting you?
I'm going to follow Safrina.
So
Now,
Trevor
back
comes
to the-
back up and no one's there.
Watching the orb where Bartholomew that is?
Mm-hmm.
Patient. See on the orb that heart is making us.
Also, how long is it going to take me to get back?
It's gonna take you.
Because I believe the reason being that we have people that put me in the pocket was so that I could make it my wild shape form.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it took you an hour to find all this because that's how. But now knowing your path.
Yes, but I'm also a tiny spider.
Can I see the tiny spider?
You'd probably.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be running past you if anything, or catching up with. Because if you left with Safrina left while Hart went down. Means you were ahead of Hart. And what is the spider's movement speed?
Oh, that's a very good question. Spider.
Not that fast.
Spider. It's not going to be. It's tiny.
You probably got up like 2 steps.
Going up like 3 steps, and he's like, "Fuck me, it's exhausting."
This is going to be the issue that I'm facing. I have 3 R's just transformed.
Yeah.
Which is why my movement speed is apparently 20 feet. Fuck, these spiders are quick.
I guess so.
Climbing stairs,
If he caught up to you, yes, you would have. However, you are moving faster than him.
I move very slowly.
Remembering. Oh shit, bloody spider.
Hey, do you know what a pick up, Trevor? Do you know what a pick up?
If you actually wait around for him, it'll take him about 5-10 minutes to catch up with you. Slower than then you would probably spot him. Like you could dive in their pockets and for like 40 minutes back to where.
Yeah, see, I was going to say.
Just before I did the transform.
That's why I was going to say, like, if I could see him, or even go wait for him, then I could just pick him up and put him on my shoulder and go, right, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, that's possible, yeah. Literally, Trevor's just running along, sees us Frina, like, oh, okay. And next thing you know, just suddenly feels like instructions, like something in front of him, like crawls on top of, like, what the fuck? And so he gets raised and like, what the fuck?
Be like, shh, it's okay. It's only me. Here.
That's
Now
just
you're flying.
Little lizard Shay just looks at the spider.
That's
Let
okay.
it know.
When I de-transform, I mean, that lizard would explode.
Yes.
The lizard gone.
See,
Yeah.
I have a very bad joke. It's probably the most tastiest everyone's looked at Trevor in a while.
Wow! Okay, I quit. See you guys later.
That's some vicious mockery spoken.
Emotional damage.
I guess the next time Limmy needs a lift, he's definitely not getting a lift.
Technically, there is something that you could respond back to with that, Trevor.
Oh, I know, but I'm not the
For Frodo.
for Frodo.
At the end of the day, I'm a very easy target to hit. I mean, have you seen how big I am?
Oh dear.
So, the group where the orb in Bartholomew Unite is, what are you doing while you watched them all make their return?
Well, tell me this. Were the 3 Warforged, like, connected to anything? Like, they
So
were
the dragon things?
Yeah.
They looked like they were connected to some pipes and stuff. 2 of them in particular. One didn't look like he was connected to any.
I think you told us about the stat sheet, and I'm scared of them.
Lumi, it's our group. Do you think we know how to divide and conquer?
Well, I mean, to be fair, our group's entire thought process is set him up for Soul to knock him down.
Let Ellen just run around in circles so everyone is healed.
Okay, I have an idea. Eldon,
Yes?
can I borrow your locket?
Sure, and she hands him the locket.
Okay. I put a memory of me watching through Heart's eyes of everything in that room and then jump into it myself. I like to make a perception check.
Hang on. Technically, the memory's based off your perception to begin with?
Yeah, but your eyes see more than what you're able to pick up on.
Yeah, that's true, because you're looking through your eyes.
He's trying to see if he can pick up any hidden detail. I mean, the thing is, it's not far-fetched, honestly, because it's the type of thing with memories and that. Like, you can remember, like, you've probably watched it, like, Criminal Minds and stuff like that, where, like, it is an actual thing, where you've got a memory of something, where it's like, okay, you remembered someone walking through a door, but they get you to re-sit through the memory and you pick up on more details, like, you suddenly remember the smell, the trainers, what they were. Like, it's still your memory, it's what you saw, but you can pick up on more things.
You got this, Adam.
Sweet. Let's hope this isn't the opposite of my last roll.
Not one, you're blind.
28 on perception.
Oh, Big R, you're with the group with the orb and stuff, we just kind of put you with them.
Oh yes, that's right, you were ill last session.
I also forgot on myself.
Oh.
So 28.
Yep.
You will notice the pipes coming from the dragons directly lead to the Warforged pinned to the wall.
Wait, what?
The Warforged on the wall and the mechanized and the Warforged dragons are connected by wires and pipes.
Oh. Lovely.
You also notice as well the Warforged chest kind of like ripped open and a power cord sitting there with all wires kind of connected to it.
I have a very good idea of how to kill all 3 dragons immediately, but it also involves killing Chris's old character.
Did I also notice maybe a kill switch on Isaac, where you just press a button and tell him no, fuck off?
You notice a few buttons on the desk.
God damn it! Pressing random buttons doesn't always work.
It might.
As much as I want it to.
I pressed them
One of
all.
them-
Self-destruct in 2 seconds. Fuck!
Foiled again!
I'll press this one. Releasing the hound. Oh, fuck.
No, as you press one, it just opens the trapdoor. Wrong button, Kronk!
Press the next one. Is the boulder from Indiana Jones.
Yeah, also to kind of help you bring you up to speed, Bigar. So, because the last session you remember you were teleporting, right?
I don't know.
Yes.
Do you remember being, Kilika?
No.
Remember being at the market?
I think so.
You're at the market, buying various things, then all eventually from there made your way to Kilika. Spent night there trying to find out about where these ley lines could be. Made your way to a broken down mansion that had a very bad horror story tied to it. Bartholomew unlocked the ability to look into the past. By doing so, he realized this was the house of Amia, where Amia grew up. They started to investigate the house, trying to be careful of any traps or anything, not realizing they've already tripped a trap, which was
Alert.
yeah, alert.
Alarm.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Chris getting egged. Not very well. That's not how you give him your eggs. And upon realizing Amia was coming straight for you, because you tripped her on what's going on.
That's when I discovered my thing, by the way, for the orb.
Yeah, and you quickly got the circle done in a way that she couldn't follow you. Teleported to the royal palace, into the queen's room. That was an end of a session. The start of the next session, which was what I believe you were. You were trying to find where the queen and stuff was. Eventually found she was hiding in the walls, and there was this whole debate with the queen and her 2 guards and that, talking about these plans and stuff that's in order, about how Isaac plans to assassinate the queen, has to attend the royal ball, was going to get broadcasted as this big event to try and bring hope to Lunaria, to kind of bring peace. In the process, I believe it was Bartholomew that outed Hart to his love.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, to his love about the fact that he never opened the letter, which upset her. From there, you heard about sounds and stuff in the castle, and from when people went as Shay, Hart, and Safrina went to investigate under the fact of Hart put invisibility on Safrina, Shay has Shay away, and Hart turned into a tiny creature.
I also assumed that I opened the letter and wrote a response, and then we did that, but yes.
I kind of catch you up now?
Let's just continue.
Okay.
Information overload, gotcha.
Information
well,
overload.
While you all decide, I can still listen. I'm quickly taking my plate for it.
So that Lumi one, am I right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
No, you're wrong.
Yes, I believe you are wrong, Chris. I don't even know what it's about, but you're wrong.
You're not right. You're part left too.
You're also up, down, diagonal.
Left, right, central, central.
The only time I'm up, and every time I'm down, I have uppers to keep me down and keep me up, and everything else doesn't work.
Also,
Then you have square, X, triangle, circle.
and I'm back, just to point this out. The first of all, I've got a coffee cake. I really wanted a coffee cake. Any eggs?
Okay.
Okay.
Because these eyes on the camera.
Okay.
He totally doesn't have an addiction, you guys. Totally doesn't have an addiction.
By the way, is that coffee cake from my work?
Yes.
Do I recognize that?
Look, I wanted to Cafe Nero order and have some of their cappuccino cake, but they don't have it on Uber. And I was suddenly really craving coffee cake. And Sainsbury's.
You ordered an Uber Eats. Fuck you! You ordered an Uber Eats from Sainsbury's, didn't you? I'm gonna kill you, boy.
Well, do you really want me to be like, Trevor? Are you free today?
See,
Why?
the
I would
next
like
time
you to take me to Sainsbury's, and I would like to use your discount so I can buy a coffee cake.
No, I'm just waiting for the time you do that order and it comes through to me, because I am actually declining it and being like, come and get it.
What, so you have an excuse to see Ruby?
No, it's just I hate the Uber Eats and he knows it. The Uber Eats is the biggest little bollocks in that place.
Keep doing it to try and get Trevor is the point.
I still haven't seen Simon Patterson come up.
Right.
Or Melissa Patterson.
No, it's only me that orders.
No, I've never.
Okay, so I'm going to assume by this point the rest of the group is, like, the three that are in the corridor have made it to the rest.
Okay, sweet.
Not if I chuck oil down the stairs.
Not if you chuck gold down the stairs.
I said oil, but yeah, sure, that too.
How
When
does
they get to a set of stairs, it's really slippery for some reason.
I was just waiting for someone to go, look, we're rich!
The worst part is, the only person you'd be affected with the oil would be Safrina, because she can fly, and the spider is light enough to carry while she flies.
Ah, yes. Jay can fly. What happens to oil when you light it on fire? Smoke rises. The flyers die.
Hey, someone woke up today and chose violence.
It's not even choose violence, choose war.
I chose genocide, I'll have you know.
I think it's a good thing there's combat today.
Let's just be happy it's not an evil campaign. He's sitting there playing,
Amir? Yeah.
I love evil campaigns though. I enjoy being evil.
I enjoy taking control of Soul's characters.
God damn it, Adam.
Flashback.
Oh, you make it back.
Sweet, I D-shift after getting out of Gaitlin's pocket and getting onto the floor.
You'd after getting off her shoulder and having a fire lizard constantly licking his lips at you.
Yes.
So
As I
what's the
come out,
plan
I'm
now?
like, no.
So what's the plan now?
Wait, what are you talking about, Heart? You were down my shirt the whole time.
Wait, what?
That spider had fun. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna look over to Bartholomew like, what's the plan?
Bartholomew is currently in a memory, I believe.
Yeah, currently he's in memory.
Yeah, I never said I left.
He's like just sitting in there going,
They can deal with the combat, I don't care.
This is a good memory. Looking at people being tortured, looking at my arch nemesis, my old boss. This is a good memory. I wonder if they need my help. Nah, let's continue with this memory.
No, but Bartholomew's just sitting there going, where's his weakness?
So
I have thought of an idea, but Lumi might kill me.
Anyway, go ahead. What were you saying?
Go on, Caitlin.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, to get him out of it, I'll make a cup of tea, right, and then I'll put it under his nose to see if he can smell it.
Just in the memory looking. Yes, Isaac, yes. Your arms look for... Why does this thing smell like tea in here?
Chamomile.
Yes.
But yes, the thing that Lumi might kill me for. What if I, in this memory, just sort of move over to the all the contraptions and shit that looks way too complicated for me to begin to understand, and look back into the past to see how it operates.
Doesn't work. But you were confined to that of the pocket watch.
Okay, I leave the memory. I tried.
Gary, thank you for the sub.
It was a good try.
Yeah.
Well, Bartholomew comes out of it. He just sees a cup, like Shay holding a cup of tea. Hi.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Bartholomew, what's the plan?
Well, all those Warforged dragon thingies are hooked up to the friendly Warforged who's strapped to a wall. They seem to be being powered by its core.
What if we disconnect them?
And how do you plan on doing that?
I could slash the wire.
Okay, how do you plan on doing that without alerting Isaac?
How do you plan on doing that without electrocuting yourself?
Yes.
And it just covers the eyes. Not again.
I love the difference between Bartholomew and Hart in that situation, which is how do you plan on doing that without alerting our enemy? And how does like as if Bartholomew does not give a shit about the fact that you're going to electrocute yourself.
I just love how the fact of you got the best answer ever. So, and how do you plan to do that? Expecting a bit more answer to it and just going, I'll cut the wire.
Who drops? A bigger. No, bigger.
No. Trevor.
We lost the Trevor.
We lost a heart.
Why was it? Why did I hear my name like 3 fucking times?
I said it once.
And so did Soul, I think. I nearly said Chris.
God, not sure I'm a chocolate bar unit.
I'm sorry.
We're cooking
Well, it
food.
seems we've lost heart in this.
So bigger.
So for the time being, Hart is currently inside the fire lizard's belly, and he's out of the belly.
Ouch. My Discord keeps crashing. This is really bad.
Dude, seriously, we need your fucking PC sorted. You know what the worst part is, by the way?
It's not even that, it's only Discord's dying. I don't know why.
Real quick, so obviously, I'm also in the process of upgrading my stream PC again, to the point where yesterday, because it was like 65% off, I bought my new CPU for it, because it went from £270 to £100. I was like, yes, I am not fucking missing on this. It also didn't help the fact that it was the last one in stock.
Hey, want to see some freaky heart? And I hand him the pocket watch. So now when he looks in it, he's going to see his own memory and wonder why the fuck it's in there that he didn't put in it.
Lumi, I think I need a new mic.
Okay. I mean, you've been needing a new mic for ages.
Yeah, but I think now it's like I need a new mic because it keeps going.
Oh no. You're at that stage.
Yeah, keeps reconnecting, disconnecting. I'm like, motherfucker!
Actually, good.
At least it's only your mic.
Also, the weird thing is as well, with the mic, now and again when I try to reconnect my mic again, it makes Discord freeze.
Really?
How does that work?
You're all just having tech problems.
Yes.
You all need tech Jesus.
You know what's funny?
Hi, Lily.
I studied computer system software design developments, and the fact that mine is not working is really bad.
Oh, I know that problem, Trevor.
Yeah.
Lumi, you said that we need tech Jesus. We're looking at you right now.
I love how everyone in this call, like, I probably have one of the least amount of experience on paper computers. I just know what I'm doing because most of the time it's either I've done this before, I've had a similar problem, or I'm Googling the shit out of it. And if all those bring me to a fail, at that point it's a Trevor. Or and if Trevor doesn't work, at that point it's like Saul. And if Saul doesn't work, at that point it's like, Thompson.
What about Chris?
I'm not talking to the guy that puts ice cream on top of a tower.
Look here. Look here.
I don't. You put ice cream on top of a tower. Christopher! Christopher!
The worst part is, he's not even here to defend himself. I sent him away to get tea.
Did he put ice cream on top of a tower?
They need
when
contact.
When he gets back, you need to tell him how disappointed I am right now.
So I don't know if he actually ever did it, but there was always the joke that he took a bowl of ice cream and put it on top of his computer. I don't think he ever did. I think it was like he joked about doing it once, and then it's a thing that's never went away.
Ah, okay. I would surely hope so.
But it also didn't help the fact that he had this meme with his channel of safety ice cream, so it didn't really help. So it's just like he had this big thing about ice cream, and then this joke going around about putting ice cream on top of a tower. It's like,
Yeah, I see what you mean. Alright, D&D, plan.
For anyone's new, this is normal for us. We get sidetracked a lot.
ADHD, 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 oh ADHD, oh.
AD&D.
I was going to say something, let's go on.
ADHD, ADHD.
I'm now on ADHD medication.
Ooh, nice one.
I've yet to actually get myself checked. Maybe I should.
I am in process of what I like to call bullshit. I'm diagnosed. I've had the meds. I have moved doctors, informed doctors of the fact of what my previous doctors and everything's done. But because handled differently over here, I'm on a new waiting list. As I'm getting diagnosed again, for a team to take me over and go, oh yes, we can see you've already been diagnosed. Let's handle your meds for you. That's where I'm at.
Christ, okay.
So, Trevor, you had a thought?
Sorry, what?
You had a thought?
Hang on, get back here.
I totally zoomed out there, but no, I can't remember what it is.
D&D?
Yeah, no, I can't remember what I was going to do. I had a plan, and it's gone.
Well, the last thing that happened before we got sidetracked, Bartholomew handed a pocket watch.
Yeah, I know, it's still gone.
Oh, no, it's technically Lucian going to cut the wire.
Oh yeah, and he was meant to be getting electrocuted, yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
okay.
just in the corner.
Well,
Hands on her
What
face.
else? Wait,
face
actually, no,
palming.
I don't need to touch the wires. I can use magic to cut the wires. I don't know how we're going to not alert Isaac, though.
I don't think that would be possible. I think we should just go in and confront him, and while one of us is speaking to him, the soul cut the fucking shit.
Magic missile never misses.
I mean,
Yeah, that's what that's what I was thinking too. Like magic missile.
That's also not a cut.
No, but enough
No,
force damage to break it, maybe.
But it won't break it. Hopefully, if it's not magically reinforced, of course.
It is...
Again, the other option is just to kill the Warforged on the wall, then there's no power.
Yeah, but it could be a friend.
No, he is a friend, we know that. I'm just putting out all the scenarios.
Bartholomew already confirmed to you all, this is the Warforged that helped you back on the attack of Genova. On Warforged that was friendly.
Ah, right. Then we should save the
To put it bluntly, this is Argo's character from the one shot when you all went on the journey. Like,
Oh,
you as
right,
the guy and stuff.
You know the one where we met you as a kid? Soul, wasn't it?
Oh, that one, yes.
Wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was
that one.
yeah, with the 3 barbarians.
Yes.
Yeah, the mini adventure. Where I played
That's why I allowed Argo to play a Warforged. And this is that Warforged.
No! Save him.
Warforged! You bastard! It's took him this long for the penny to drop.
No, I went down to make a cup of tea, I'll be honest with you.
No, we know that.
Yeah.
The bigger question is, did you ever put ice cream on top of your tower?
all the time, Trevor. I put the safety ice cream on top of the tower. You know, so many times.
I'm gonna stop you next time I see you.
You know, Trevor, it's not just going to be you slapping him.
Threaten me with a good time, Trevor.
No, I'm not threatening you with a good time. You don't put ice cream on top of your tower.
Do you want to know what else? You can leave spare computer parts everywhere that could update your computer.
I mean, yeah, but that's time.
What? What's worse, leaving a fresh bowl of ice cream on top of your tower, or having
100%
ice cream on top of
PC parts to fix your computer?
I mean, I've got a spare tower just standing around that I'm not using for anything. That's literally just
how to derail a session.
So,
derailed so
D&D?
D&D.
So, D&D?
Back to D&D, yes.
Yeah.
Chris, yes, it's your Warforged. Pretty card. Okay. What is our plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe we go down, confront Isaac, and while we're confronting and talking to him, someone cut the fucking shit.
Again, how do we avoid getting electrocuted? Unless we use
magic users who are cutting it to the side.
I mean, spiritual weapon could work.
It's spicy.
All I'm going to say is, this would be a perfect time for Blade Disaster. Shame none of you are high enough.
I mean, as I said, spiritual weapon could do it without electrocuting anyone.
That's true.
I don't want to send a message to Amir.
No!
I mean, to be fair,
just let me stand next to the things that, are,
technically,
she'll come barging through a wall with a bladed disaster and cut through it anyway.
Technically, Chaos has already sent a message to, what do you call him?
Alec?
So, I mean, we might as well go down the list of, his lieutenants.
No!
Second in command, third in command.
No! No! No!
First of all, I think at this point, Eldon is pretty confident that's a bad idea. Second of all...
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm not gonna heal you hard.
This is not hard.
Second of all, I'm
You're
pretty sure,
down! I curb stomp you!
I'm pretty sure Chaos does not need any more swiping right memes.
Yeah, it was just a joke, Chaos, so just remember, swiper, no swiping.
So, no. And Adam, have to make you again healed by the clerk.
That's okay. I'll just stand beside the clerk and activate the anti-magic field.
I will vampire claw you ass!
Anti-magic
And
field.
down
Him have a
you!
good time.
Cool, then fucking hit you with the sword multiple times, I'm fine with that.
Again, anti-magic field.
Yeah, with my sword. My normal sword.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not just...
Brigar, what do you have to contribute to the conversation?
He is sipping on tea, petting spicing, and complaining about Mindel and murder.
Okay.
I will, what's Mindel and Murdy's full name, Big R? We'll say to the orb and we'll see how they're doing.
Mendel, Amurdi, Spartacus, El Diablo, the horses.
I said that to the orb.
Suddenly see a weird devil. No, I'm going to the horses.
How do the horses look?
We see two devil horses standing by a carriage, like, I can't believe we have to pretend to be those guys' horses.
Right, okay. So, our plan is to distract them and sever the wires. Is our best move to use spiritual weapon to sever the wires, or do we have a better option?
I should probably look at my fucking inventory for that.
Yeah,
I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I have to keep a hold of my swords, otherwise they disappear, I could cut them with my swords. By throwing them.
Again, if there's power going through them, though, from this Warforged...
No, that's why I'm saying, if I threw them, but they disappear the moment they leave my hands.
Did that?
Don't they?
Never tried it.
That's true, I have never tried it.
Damage distraction.
That's just naturally how you dismissed your swords every time. You just kind of went like that to dismiss them.
True, It's a good point, actually.
If he's an inquisitor that knows about magic, spirit trap, I need to say something and I need to do a hand movement. If he knows that I might be an instant target. And I need to be in a certain range.
So I'll ask the question, then straight away Angel barks. First of all, do you have Blade of Disaster without having Blade of Disaster? Have we never tried to see if you have Blade of Disaster right now?
We've never tried. I have not tried to throw my swords at all.
Channel it to make it really big, throw sword.
I don't know if I can make them bigger.
No, you can just make them scimitars. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I mean, scimitars are not thrown weapons. They are light weapons, though, so technically they should be able to be thrown now.
I've got an idea. We can set ice cream on top of the Warforged.
So we're this character with
I second this. I second this.
We set safety ice cream on top of the Warforged.
I have a better idea. Why don't we just get Bartholomew to fire Lucian's swords off his crossbow as a combo attack?
Who is going to be the most
I
likely
don't
to
think that's how crossbows work.
I was also going to say who the most likely person to distract this guy is probably Bartholomew. It's the only person that's going to hold his attention.
I love this image. I was like, Isaac, look into my eyes, not around my eyes, look into my eyes. Don't worry about anything else, I'm just looking into my eyes. Bang, don't worry about
that. True. Anyway, it's like an hour to talk freaking planning already.
Planning is difficult.
Yeah.
Especially for this group.
Normally when you have a barbarian, the key point is just when the plan fails, rage.
No, normally you've got a barbarian that acts like the dumb barbarian, so therefore the key plan is, while we're trying to come up with a very good and intelligent plan, the barbarian goes, fuck it, I charge.
Yeah.
But barbarian is always plan B.
Well, yeah, plan barbarian, plan B.
Yeah, exactly. Ours is plan S. If everything goes to fail through, so we'll lock them.
You mean Lucian's? That would be plan L.
No, it's still plan S, because your second name begins with S.
I'm not saying plan L, just makes it sound.
Feeding sniffler berries, sure.
Right.
Let me actually look through my spell list. Do I have anything that could help us?
Cigar. I have a question.
Yes.
How many explosives do you have left?
Ooh, that's a good point, actually.
I forgot.
Because I know you used a lot of the dynamite in the town, but I'm just curious.
It's not even that. I made dynamite in the town. I don't think I actually put it in my inventory to say how many that we actually made.
Shh. There ain't
So,
that.
Amy, how much dynamite?
How much dynamite does Big R have left? Chug.
How long would it take him to make dynamite?
You have 6 left. He says 6. I saw 6.
0. You have 0.
No, I saw 6.
Because you literally made enough dynamite to do a small hole because you were you were trying to rush it.
The reason I ask
Which is also part of the big reason your character believes they're the blame for why the entire city got leveled.
Yeah, because nobody still told me anything else.
To be fair, you haven't asked either, though, because you don't know.
I did. I popped my head out and go, shit, did I do that? And nobody fucking answered.
Yeah, we were all kind of
was distraught, okay?
I was about to
kind of distracted.
I was about to say we were all kind of like just about survived.
Yeah.
So essentially, everyone was having a really intense emotional moment, and just this little barbarian pops his head out of a hole going, Did I do that?
Barbarian?
Bengar's not a barbarian.
I'm not a
He's a
barbarian.
barbarian, though.
He is a blood hunter.
He's blood
Hunter, apologies.
I'm a blood hunter dwarf.
Well, the
Yes.
dwarf just pops out. Good. Did I do that?
Sorry, we'll get that right again, Big R. He's a blood hunter werewolf, future king of the dwarfs.
Okay, sorry, yeah, we
Wolf.
forgot about a lot.
Try putting that on a name badge.
Now we know what Small R's doing for the next couple of minutes.
Make it a name badge.
Name badge is this big.
Yep.
Oh, my friend just called me Fred.
Right. Okay. Because no, I'm thinking along the lines of technically this part of the castle is like underneath the water level.
Where Isaac is, yeah.
So if we blow a hole, it floods the area with water.
Water, in the process, he has his heart splitting open.
Water and electricity don't mix, which fixes our problem of Eisen.
Yeah, but you
Isaac,
also
sorry.
kill the Warforged in the middle of that.
Yes, but we deal with Isaac without lifting a single initiative roll.
But you kill a character. Also, who says you would instantly, kill Isaac with that?
I mean, we're going to electrocute the water with like super amount of voltage. I don't think Isaac is surviving that. Just saying.
If
I mean,
it does
we could
react
always-
this way.
Go ahead,
But we
Cass.
would be sacrificing a friend.
Yeah, if it reacts this way with amount of water.
Also true.
But yes, we're aiming for plans to see of him. Right, okay. Let me get out of evil Trevor's head and get back into like Heart's head.
Yes, get out of what's his face?
It's about
Solomon's
this
head.
point you all hear another roar coming through the castle, echoing.
Oh, he's starting them up. We might want to go down.
Yeah, we might want to move.
Okay.
Right now, it's 2 we're fighting.
Let's move.
Let's move.
Yeah, let's move.
I will let you guys figure out what you want to do.
Save the Warforged, if possible, and blow
I-
up the wires to try and not have to fight all the dragons.
I will follow you. What you decide. Whoa.
I'm going to try and grab his attention. The rest of you try and, well, probably don't leave me completely on my own, but try and disconnect that the good workforce from the rest of them.
Adam.
Yeah, by the way, Eldon just placed his hand on Bartholomew. Don't worry. Just don't worry. She casts Death Ward.
About a thing. Sorry, what?
How long does that last for?
What?
I just heard don't worry, so I was like, about a thing.
What did you just cast there, Chaos?
Death Wards on Bartholomew.
And how long does it last for?
8 hours.
Okay, more than enough.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just activate my. No, wait, no, I shouldn't activate down while we're walking around. That thing's like a fucking light show.
Yeah, we're going to
Sneaking, disco ball!
Also, I feel like before we leave the room, we should inform the guards and the queen what we're doing instead of,
We are in the same room.
Very good
We
idea.
are in the same room.
Yes, but if we're leaving the room, is what I mean. We should probably
Yes,
inform
come on,
them that
Queen,
we're
let's
leaving.
go. Let's go face the Inquisitors together.
Right,
Fine,
you
we're
do it. It's your friend after all.
Oh, she went in her room and hasn't come out again. It's
Oh,
the
right.
big guy that you need to tell at the minute.
Oh, yeah, the guy who we talked like he wants to go on adventures.
He
and
wants to be an
stuff.
adventurer. Yeah.
We actually,
I
like,
remember that.
we didn't
I
like him to
remember
begin
that.
with, and he made him our friend.
Yes, I remember that.
And to be fair, he's not there either because he's waiting in the room with her.
I
Just the queen.
Just the queen there, would you?
we'll let the queen go then before we leave. Tell Her Majesty to go into that room and to have them protect her with their lives, I guess.
Also, don't forget, by the way, you had like want to say it was a good few amount of days till the roll ball. I can't remember the exact amount of days.
But yeah, if we can deal with him before it, we win, right? No use waiting to our royal ball if we can deal. But then again, if we deal with them in front of the cameras, then we can show that Malik technically can't win. Damn it!
Because don't forget, there was also the whole thing about the bribe guards and stuff, and families being held hostage.
We could rally everyone.
Options.
Oh, we're walking down the stairs. Fuck you.
Well, we're doing this. Okay.
I guess Adam's made a decision.
I'm not waiting for a third war.
Okay, we're doing this.
Alden just follows me at this point.
Yep, follow.
I guess we're following behind you.
If I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna die straight away. I don't know. It's a strange feeling.
Anyway, let's go then.
Okay. So you all start making your way down. You find your way. Oh, fucking hell.
Wait a minute.
Oh, hold on. Wait. What was the light source in that room?
You didn't. You never looked up.
I have a memory and a locket. I have to make you think.
Yeah, you never gave the locket.
But I don't want to use it while I'm walking downstairs. I feel like that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh, really? Hang on, you have death ward, sir.
Anyways, as we're leaving, maybe one of us should tell the Queen.
Well, I mean, you ought to be.
Oh, fine. I'll stop in my tracks right now and wait for you to tell the Queen. Well, I'll do that.
Fair point.
I also have a thought.
Oh wait, no. The memory would only show what scene, though.
Yeah, you didn't look up. Heart didn't look up.
It's not that I didn't look up. It's Heart didn't look up. Not Heart.
Well, I seen like 3 fucking mechanical things on a fucking bad guy that we've been searching for. I think that was the time to walk out of the room.
Okay, well, let's go then.
Mario.
Hang on.
By the way, I have to ask: are we all sneaking through the castle?
Hang on. I have a question to the party. If they're planning to record this ball, does that not mean the recording devices are in the castle grounds already?
I think they explained it.
They did.
Yes, the recording devices are in the ground.
So if we could get one of them recording devices and bring it down with us.
Do you know where they are?
No. But...
So to let stream know what the fuck's going on, I'm currently in a panic mode because I don't have a map ready for what they're planning.
Where
I
would
didn't
you
think they
put a
were gonna do
recording
this.
device in a castle?
I don't know. I'm not a pervert. Let me ask Chris. I mean,
wow! Wow!
That came out of left field.
Oh no, you gotta sit there and take this?
of course he is. He likes to watch.
I don't know.
But
Yeah,
if you're going to put
Sorry?
something important in a castle, you're going to put it somewhere well protected, like a vault or.
Of course, yes.
If it's meant for the ball, might it be already around the ballroom so it can be placed correctly?
I'm just thinking, kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Question.
Answer?
Would this recording device be classified as a magical item?
Yes, it would be.
So would not be easier just to detect magic?
It depends on the range.
Certainly try.
Very much depends on the room.
Where's detect magic?
The thing is, I don't have that shit. I'm just bringing that up in the, like...
I don't have detect magic at the moment.
Detect magic is a 30 feet range.
Or not in a fucking ballroom, so...
It's 30 feet. of you.
Hmm.
And it is, the spell can try and penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood and dirt.
And we're in a castle, which is made of stone.
Yep,
Yes.
that's kind of a problem.
Yeah. I think we just continue with the current plan, even if we really do need to find this recording device.
I'm just thinking, because it could, like, let us
How long
get
have
out.
we been in this castle for?
A couple hours.
You've been in for like a good few hours at this point, like maybe 4 or 5 total.
So I wouldn't know who's in the ballroom right now. Okay, gotcha. On guard duty.
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna look through their eyes and detect magic.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys continue on with what you're doing. I'm just looking at something up.
Please take all the time you need. The DM doesn't need all shit time.
Even better, we have unlimited time, guys. He's not ready.
I literally just said this to the stream. I am scarping for a map right now because you are all doing stuff I was not prepared for. I have 3 different battle maps prepared for today. This is not one of them.
You weren't expecting us to go down and fight the...
I was not expecting us to go down there and fight them.
Especially when I said there's 3 medical dragons and you know what the fuck they do.
Yeah, but if we can remove the power source, I mean...
You know us, though. We lack the right of self-preservation.
What's self-preservation? Come on, man.
See?
Lumi, you're talking to our group. We're not exactly the smartest when it comes to staying alive.
I literally have battle maps in case you went into town, for like guard fights and stuff. I have the ball and that ready. I have so many options for battle maps ready for today, of many different options. Going down and taking the fight to the laboratory is not one of them.
You should have seen this
know by
coming.
now to expect the unexpected.
You should have seen this coming, Lumi.
And yet I didn't. I was
Well-
debating. The worst part was, I was debating today after Trevor went home. Should I make a map for this just in case they do this? They're a reckless group. But I don't think they're gonna go and fight a big guy that as they know is like a big milestone for them, and 3 big medical dragons have 9th level spells.
Well, would you look at that? We did it anyway. Might this be the end of the Lunaria group in the middle of the campaign? Who the fuck knows?
Has anyone
This
asked the
map is
queen if
incredibly
she's
small.
ever
I'm
heard?
adjusting that.
Has anyone asked the queen if she's ever heard of those mechanical dragon things?
No.
Oh,
No. Look, we could ask the queen where the fucking recording devices are.
No.
Well, we already left the room, I believe.
I mean, you can walk back into it. There's nothing stopping you.
No, but the rest of the party will be continuing on without someone, right?
No, I don't know. But have we continued going? Adam stopped for a second.
Yeah, are we going again? Or are we
And
not?
we literally just stopped in the middle of the hallway, hold up. and started
Every time
speaking.
we're about to go, someone says, let's do something else. I'm like, for fuck's sake.
I'm just trying to think. I don't know how that spell.
Yeah, that's the thing that keeps stopping us. Heart keeps turning around saying, I'm just trying to think.
No, you can work away. I said everyone work away. I'm just trying to find stuff.
Yeah, if we work away while you're sitting trying to find stuff, and
I'm still walking with you. I'm just not.
oh, okay.
Right, let's continue towards the laboratory then. Or are we going back to the Queen?
I know, go back to the fucking queen and ask her and her precious little guard.
Okay.
Are you sure we
So
want
that's
to
what
do
it is.
that? You know, the laboratory seems so good right now.
Then you go down. Now.
Back to the here we go.
You know, there's safety with numbers. I think I might just stay with you guys.
I asked the queen if she's
So-
ever heard of these dragons.
So, Queen of Lunaria, have you ever heard of metal dragons?
My question is, I thought Argo was playing Argo, not the chicken.
I think Alden is in the background hitting her head.
Also, where's the recording
Anything
devices that are
wooden?
going to be used for the ball?
Okay. So first of all, she responds to you going, "Nope, I've never heard of mechanical dragon at all. Concept of Warforged themselves is rather new to her. And as for the recording device, it should be pre-set up in the ballroom itself. As I said, the Royal Ball itself is only a few days away, and things have been getting prepared for it.
Is it portable?
It is portable. I mean, it's not held there constantly. Sometimes we have it out on the grounds and that.
Could we potentially activate it early?
Normally, there's 2 people guarding it. Now, I couldn't tell you if the guards are on my side or Isaac's side.
So guys, just have a plan if you want to try it. So we have 2 options now.
Okay, so what do you want with the recording device?
The way is to show using the recording device to show what Eisen's actually doing, or not Eisen, Malik's actually doing, and that we can fight against them type thing to like everyone in the world at once.
So
Because
what
most people have it. Sorry, go ahead, Phil.
So you'd want to broadcast the fight against Isaac and the dragons via the recording device?
Because most people are joining Malik out of fear that they can't be beat.
But wouldn't that, if he's part of Malik's group, and let's say Malik and his group knows about this specific laboratory, would they not basically say where we are? And that we are wounded?
Yeah, at which point Mir could
And
come running.
Yeah, and basically just show, hey, we are now prime to be killed.
Yeah, the other point is though, by doing this broadcast as well, showing that we've dealt with him means the guards that are like guarding flipping blackmailed and stuff might actually fight against, but we'd also need to be able to find the captives first in that regard. Which could be down there because it is underwater level, but they could be somewhere else. It's hard to decide.
And we return to the debate of do we go face the guy? Do we try and fight the hostages? What do we do?
See, that's the point I don't know. If we deal with Isaac with our friend the hostages, or the hostages immediately killed, that the guards then have no blackmail, you know what I mean? It's
It's like the
half of
Isaac
one,
just tell them
6 of the other at the minute. Like, yes,
like, yeah, because it's like that. Well, Isaac literally just have like a button which like kill all the hostages.
or does he have to check
immediately?
in with? Are they guarded by people loyal to them? And the hit, does he have to check in? I mean,
Exactly.
the person
Only
that
thing
is like,
everything you're going through is all the exact same stuff.
yes, I know, but we didn't really get that
Is
plan.
Isaac always down there? If not, could we go down there and remove the power source of the dragons if they need the core of the Warforged?
I mean,
to be powered?
He's obviously charging them right now.
the big person
To
that
remove
knows
the core so he
everything at the
cannot
minute.
charge them anymore.
The biggest person that knows probably more about the situation than any of us is Adam. Is Bartholomew.
What the fuck is Adam?
Bartholomew.
Because he knows Isaac better than all of us, so we kind of have to rely on his judgment here.
We're up to the old Inquisitor. What do we do?
Well, Isaac himself, if he decides to put up a fight, which he probably will be a very tough fight. The fact that two of those Warforged dragon things have roared means, if I were to hazard a guess, that the friendly Warforged that's captive is likely charging them. Which means two of them are operational and cutting him loose won't do anything to them.
If we're stop one of them, we should cut the power now before it activates.
Would he be likely to kill the hostages knowing that we are here? Or if he thought that there was no chance of him surviving? Would he have a feel-safe if he died in the fight? You would know this better than us.
Do I know this better than anyone else?
You know Isaac, like, never seen the dude? Or Sleeper? You know this man to be merciless, doesn't believe in second chances, and always has a backup plan for his backup plan.
Yeah, that would have been useful information. Yeah, no, we definitely shouldn't go down and fight him.
So we're not going down to the laboratory.
That's why fuck I've just about finished this map.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have told me that.
See, this is what I thought. The way Lumi described him, I was like, out of character, I was like, this guy sounds like he has plans upon plans upon plans.
Yeah. Like he's got a plan for plan B, which is plan C for plan D. Like, that type of thing.
What worries me is we need the rest of the guards on side, which means we need to find the hostages. And we need to have a way to broadcast to the people that are guards that we have saved their hostages, and that's going to be a problem in and of itself.
And there's a whole thing with the ball and the queen being a target.
Oh, why don't we just make our way to the ball?
Are we going back to plan get the queen out of the castle like right as the ball is happening? Is that what we're going back to?
Doesn't he have a weapon that that forces someone to tell the truth?
Yes.
He does.
So that would not work.
Well, I mean it would, but you'd be putting everyone else's life at risk.
Mm-hmm.
We're already doing that technically.
We're already putting a lot of people's lives at risk just by discussing this. We are the only chances those hostages have.
And they are somewhere underwater. Because we know one of their full names and we use that to look at them. Last session from what I remember, and they were chained up and it looked like they were under the water level.
Where?
But we don't know where.
Did you say it was under the water level, or did you say it was near the shore?
It seemed like
It was near water, I believe you said.
near water, and it seemed like they could be around the shore level, and it's a big amount because that was something you were able to determine.
A lot of our conversation is coming back to me.
Yeah.
From what we did, because I forgot half of this took place. Right, we know where his laboratory is. We know what he's using to charge them. Removing the charging device would be perfect, but we'd have to do it without fighting, and that'd be a problem.
Not everyone of us can sneak down there and try to cut it off, and then get out of there without it noticing. It's going to be the problem.
We'd also need to either kill a Warforged or get out with the Warforged so that he could charge them again, because he could just instantly plug them back in.
Mm-hmm.
Should also remind you all he is the head of the Inquisitors. It's literally his job to find people hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. At this point, start to hear of a roar.
Yeah, we're not going down there.
As you hear the roar, Jay and Bartholomew, static starts coming from your ears.
You've got the earpiece in.
Roll me perception.
Oh.
Perception. I don't know what
You
that was.
guys got this.
28.
Okay.
Go on, Kidlin, you got this.
Do 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 do.
I know the music had thought the music's just thought we were going into combat and now has like stopped.
10.
Yeah? Okay. Shay, all you hear in your ears just static like Bartholomew.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst all this static and stuff, you managed to pick up on a faint voice. Save me. I am losing who I am.
Sounds like the wolf.
Mimi, stop throwing spanners into the work.
It's his
You
job.
want us to go down. You want us to go down.
Well, he
I want multiple things. I want to watch you all scream. I want to watch you all sit. I want to watch you all sit there and go. Whatever we do, someone suffers.
Yeah.
Oh, we already know that.
And let
do we go-
the rest of them know what I just heard.
Do we go down or do we not?
What the hell?
If we go down, we might fight. We need to fight.
We will
If
be
we not
fighting.
go down, someone will lose themselves.
Most likely, yes. A friend. Someone who's helped us in the past, an ally. We would lose out on someone who could help us. Who could help this entire war.
On top of
And from
that,
what I remember, he's quite strong.
as well though, dying as yourself is better than living as someone else.
Indeed, dying as yourself is better than living than someone else.
But losing oneself doesn't mean dying.
No, I think
What
what
I'm
Harry's
saying
on
is-
about is taking out the Warforged to take away his power, which would mean killing the Warforged, but letting the man die, who as who
As
he is.
So we need to go down.
So we need to go down either way.
But then again, that's the worst possible plan in this scenario. Damn it!
So I'm just going to quickly talk to stream again. They've got it completely wrong.
Wait, I can just watch his stream.
No, cheating!
Cheating.
No, I won't, don't worry.
So they all think the Warforge is being used as a power core. It's not. AI of the Warforge is slowly
Chris,
going
get
into
one big
dragons.
Ability to read lips.
Chris, get one big
I
one, kid.
suggest we put it to a vote. Do we go down and let the Warforge stop suffering? Do we let the Warforge keep suffering under Isaac and potentially become someone who's fighting against us instead of with us?
I will say this because it is my character. I will make the choice and the decision. Turn it offline.
So let's go down.
We're going down to take the Warforge offline.
Adam just said, ooh.
I'm thinking.
That's the final decision. We're going
Does my
down.
new ability require me to be in a specific place?
I didn't say that
Or
again.
can I think- What?
Is it, what were you asking?
Does my new ability require me to be in a specific location, or can I think of a specific person?
What your ability
His
look back in time?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, his pest thing.
I mean, if you want to give it a try.
I'm going to try and give it a try to find out what means the most to it throughout its whole life. Basically, anything it sort of the things it cares about most, I want to try and sort of figure out.
What
the actual Warforged itself.
The Warforged itself. And you're trying to use your ability to look back in time to get this information?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say no because it's really cool, but I definitely want a roll of some.
Even if it's just like a name and it doesn't tell me what it means, just anything.
Ooh. Hang on, Adam only has to see the location, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that guy's full name?
But no, he has to see, if he sees the location and does his eye thing, he just sees, like, he can look back in time at that specific location. He's trying to look into the past of someone specifically to try and get an idea of who they are.
Oh, okay, gotcha, on track.
That's essentially what he's saying. Like, he's wanting to try and look into the past of the Warforged specifically, look at its life, to get an idea of who the Warforged is, what it holds dear, and things like that.
Gotcha, on track. I was gonna say if it was just for that the room where, like, Isaac's in, like, you could just use the orb if you know his full name.
Give me a religion. Because this is technically a power that is bestowed upon you.
I feel like being smart and just saying Christianity. There you go, that's a religion. But, there we go. 17.
No. I was looking for a 20.
Oh. Well, that sucks. I don't know anything about that Warforged down there.
All you know is how he helped you back in Genova. He is an anomaly amongst Warforged that you've encountered, because all the Warforged that were in Genova were under Malik's control apart from him.
Is it Queen in the
I'm gonna say something, it's gonna sound harsh. But if it was me and Lucian looks to the entire group, I'd rather be dead than having to kill people I care about.
Has anyone met this Warforged before we fought together?
I know. Who has?
Yeah, so do I, but by following
So do I.
No, I was going to say there's someone in this group, but I don't know that. As my character.
I most likely haven't met the Warforged.
Nope, someone met them.
What I'm asking is, does Lucian remember meeting it as a child?
No, that is that's a very, very long time ago. I don't know, Lumi, do you remember?
You could roll a history check.
Well, I remember. Let's see. No.
I'm in a town called
No. No.
You rolled not one by us, was it?
Two.
Look, you barely
No, you have no plus or minuses. Okay, you rolled exactly a 2.
You barely remember your hometown, never mind this Warforged.
I remember my hometown, but not that time. Not that far back.
Long ass fucking time ago when Lucian's passed, he forgot the Warforged and the people that saved the town from lots.
I believe it was worms. It was worms, yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to find a rhyming word. Worms did not rhyme!
Well, as the owner of the character, Argo is...
Yeah, so we should go down and deal with this. Which, again, like I said, if it... Like I've already said, if it were me, I would rather die as myself than having to fight people like previously Soul's friends. And if he specifically said that he's losing himself, I think it best to let him die as himself, than let him fight under the control of someone else.
Personally, for me, like, say if I were turning into a zombie, I would rather have somebody put a bullet in my head before I turn into a zombie.
Exactly.
So let's go turn him off before he turns into
though,
something that we don't want.
You want to turn him off. Got you.
I want to turn him off.
How are we turning him off? There's Isaac and 3 mechanical dragons.
You show him some really ugly pictures of people.
He literally got the potato to go up to him and say they want to go out for a date.
That's Hart's job.
Now,
I was going to say, you've seen the stat sheets, right, for them dragons? You remember the stat sheets, right?
Well, I don't know what else to say.
If you don't, here are the stat sheets.
Chaos would like to say something.
Yeah.
Adam will go to the queen. I'm sorry to interrupt. Incense. Is there anything here around?
There should be a few incense in my room when you...
How much would that be worth? If it's okay if I could use it. Thank you, and Adam will go up to get it. In the room, she closes the door, preps the things, and casts divination.
Hey. Tell me what this...
Your magic and offering put you in a contact with a god or a god servant. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic ribbon, or an omen. The spell doesn't take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion. I would sit down and start praying for the cast.
Give me a religion. Give me an idea. Okay, that's pretty high.
She has +5. I'd like to think it was pretty high.
So you cast a spell, and as the sense of the incense starts taking over, feel almost spirit is pulled, and standing before you is little Pixie.
Nice.
Lights up, and when the light disappears, very familiar.
Hey, can I ask before you say
Hello there, dearie. I believe you called upon my services.
I need to know if we go down to free the Warforged from its suffering, would that hinder Isaac's plan?
You watch as Granny nods, closes her eyes for a second, and as she opens them, they are just black holes as she's looking through the fate. Eventually, she closes her eyes and reopens, and they look normal again.
If you choose to go down, it would indeed hinder the plans. It would stop the suffering of one, but potentially, most likely cause the suffering of many. you choose to stray and leave this path, then the one will be split into 3 and suffer until he's put down 3 times. But the many will as not. That is all the answer I can give you, my dearie.
Thanks, Granny.
With that, you feel your soul once again being pulled back, like away from this point in the universe, back towards the planet, into this room of the palace, and suddenly back into your own body.
Alden would clean. Okay, put the things away, put the ashes away, and go downstairs.
Okay.
Is the group still there?
Yeah.
We aren't going to leave
Yes,
without
we're
our
here.
healer.
Granny stated, if we go down, we will stop the suffering of one, but then do suffering to many. If we don't go down, we will stop the suffering of many, but the one that is suffering will be split in 3 till we put him down 3 times. Choose. 1 life or many.
God damn it, Granny.
I'd rather say
the
many
many
lives than
outweighs
just
the
one.
needs of the few.
Again, at this point, he roars throughout the castle, louder than before. And again, the static in the ear happens. Roll me perceptions once again, both Shay and Bartholomew.
No, that's not good. 17.
Is enough. Does Shay also get the message? Redeeming a posture check. My posture is checked.
12.
Well,
Copy a moment. 12. 12 is just barely not enough. So again, static in the ear. And this time for the static, all you can hear very weakly is... Oh, I just need the names of people real quick before I say this, because I was about to say the wrong name. Guy. France.
You're a dick!
you really like throwing a spanner into it. Who here can use a message spell?
What type of spell?
A message spell.
I can cast sending, yes.
Because I'm torn between 2 ideas right now. On the one hand, he asked for Burgai, and there's only one Burgai I know. So you could send a message to Burgai asking what he's doing, and if he wants to come. Or you could do something a bit more experimental.
Oh. Experimental, what we doing?
This Warforged is claiming that he's losing himself, as if he is becoming, as if part of his essence is becoming these dragons. If someone could send him a message and motivate him, would it be possible for him to remain control over them?
I can try, but
Effectively
then...
transferring his own consciousness to the dragons.
I can try, but I need to know his name. That's the thing.
I don't fucking know.
We could ask for Guy.
If we would in the end go down and fight, I cannot use too much energy.
What I'm suggesting is that if we go down and fight, it's likely he could have a clause set in place where if he were about to lose, he could sacrifice all the hostages.
Mm-hmm.
Which loses us every time.
I'm saying we don't go down and fight him. I'm saying we motivate him to try and fight off what's happening to him and regain as much control as possible on his own. And we go out and find a hostage.
But that to work, I would need to know his name.
Well, you do know per guy. How do you feel about casting the spell twice?
I was going to say, there is another person that can cast sending as well. She's not very good at it.
Oh.
It is a snake person.
That uses my magic for the spell.
Yeah.
That uses my magic.
Yeah.
So in other words, it's not going to make a difference. Gotcha.
It's not gonna make a goddamn difference.
I wasn't sure how that interacted together, which is why I was confused.
Ellen spent a spell slot.
Yeah, I spent the slot that she can cast it.
Gotcha.
Because she's not high enough level now. Eldon just spends energy to aid.
Yeah.
If it ends up in a fight, I might be of less help if I do this.
The question is whether or not we're going down there today to save the Warforged.
If we end up fighting, the Warforged has no chance. They're all level 17 dragon spellcasters. The most I can do is put an anti-magic field around them, but
By a chance, we play something offline.
it turns my magic offline as well.
Yep.
That would turn every magic caster's magic offline.
It takes all magic items properties away as well. For the meantime, as long as they were within the field. But it turns off everything of mine. I'd basically be a glorified rogue with none of the rogue's abilities.
Yeah, with no sneak attack.
Eldon ended up being a pure ranger, and that's not good.
No.
Well, I mean, the field's probably big enough for me to hold them without you guys being in it, but...
Anti-magic field, normally you would end up, even if we cast a spell into it, it would remove it.
It is a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, it's still, if we would cast it into it...
Oh yeah, any magic you cast into it vanishes as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. In other words, you would be put in extremely high danger because those dragons probably, hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And we couldn't heal you because then an anti-magic field.
I'm not what I'm suggesting isn't really the ideal situation, but it is there.
I'd rather save many lives than just one.
Well, then you'd have to go with Bartholomew's plan.
I prefer not to just choose the many over the few and just see if whoever I can. If I can save both, then I will. Our only real shot of saving everyone is if he can take control. As far as I can say.
You guys are the spellcasters in this regard.
If I do this and it starts to end up in a fight, I will be of less use. Should I do it? Should I not do it?
That is your choice to make, but I think you should.
It's more like if you guys are willing to might not get healed, to might die if it ends up in a fight.
It's better than most plans we have at the minute, right? I mean...
What does the person look that I need to contact? How does he look?
I believe you've met him.
Yeah, he's a monk with 2 robotic arms.
Has Alden met him?
I think you've met him?
Yeah.
No, we met. No.
No, he wasn't. He was
No.
with Esper when we fought the water dragon.
Yeah,
Yes.
but Elton hadn't joined back then, I believe.
No, I have. But I was
You did.
focused
That's when
inside.
he swiped.
Oh,
Yeah, that's when I swiped.
That's when. Right, yeah. Yeah, Elton.
He's
has
also
met.
been alongside Alistair a couple of times, from what I remember.
So the Warforged is a companion of Big Guy.
Yes.
Specifically, the one thing to point out that makes Big Guy really stand out, his arms are made of the same material as the Warforged.
Mhm.
Okay.
So, funny enough, is Bartholomew's
Crossbow?
little blade, like crossbow blade thing he was given. So all the stuff that came from the dwarven place in Bartholomew's village, that all came from by researching this particular Warforge.
So does that not mean as well that like everybody's items are something similar to? They have some sort of comparison?
Essentially, since the time that Warforge went to that shop, and after that adventure concluded, every now and then he would go back and let the dwarf research a bit to make new items and new designs.
Is
But
he
it
either
was
just-
exclusive. It was exclusively to that one shop.
Mhm. I remember that.
Alden would just go a little bit away from the group. Hey, Big Guy, what's the Warforged's name that is your companion?
I think I was feeling a sneeze coming on. That's why I'm holding up. Just like, wait, what? Okay. So you get a response. What? You want about Farrell? What? Why are you getting in touch with so late? What's wrong with Farrell? What? Who's this?
I haven't. That was for me to. I didn't understand the name.
Farrell.
Farrell.
Farrold?
Farold.
Farrold, okay. And just looks to the group. I can do it 2 more times. So, you guys need to tell me what I need to say to the Warforged.
Well, that would be out, your plan.
Ah, shit. Well, I'm not exactly the most emotional person here.
But you are the most logical.
You need to try and convince him to fight back against what's happening. Not physically, more spiritually. Try and remember. Okay. The gods are coughing. Try and get him to remember why it is he exists, what he has been living for, what he's fighting for, and try and convince him to fight more. Try and get him to remember his friends and his companions and his loved ones. Just do whatever you can to try and convince him to fight through what's happening, and maybe even try and take control of at least one, if not all, the dragons that his soul is effectively being poured into.
I have 25 words.
It's a big ask. It also
I'm not the most outspoken one. I still have problems sometimes understanding emotions.
Yes, but I'm saying this to you out loud. Lucian, you're one of the most emotional people here. Why the fuck aren't you saying anything? Give her ideas!
even better. Can Chaos not let Lucian send a message to him?
I don't know if I could try to.
We know
Sabrina
that
at least,
Sabrina can
at least
definitely-
has the knowledge of the spell. She has it written down, but she cannot access the high amount of magic needed.
Hold on, what level is the spell even?
Third!
I am very far from third level spells.
I was going to say though, if you're not very emotionally capable, we could always get Kitten to kind of. She has a bit of practice motivating people. She did it in one of the fights. Well, before one of the fights to the common people. She helped rally an entire town alongside Lucia and Big R and all.
You see, I was just tilted her head and what the fuck?
Oh yeah, when we were down in the corridors. Trying to get everybody to stand with us and fight it with us.
Do you think you'll have it in you to do what Bartholomew said there and get the Warforged to fight against what's happening to him, remember his friends, physically try to take control, mentally try to take control of...
I mean, a person can say words, but it's up to them on how they take it. I can come up with something, but again, it's on the person's will to do it. I can't control somebody's will. If it is something that, they hear and they see and they are willing to go through with it, then they'll do it. But if it's at the point where they're weak or they just are done fighting, I can't push it. But I will give it my all and my best.
I'm just more trying to focus on the point that the motivational of words probably from Eldon compared to Chaos. Or not Eldon, Eldon compared to Kitten. Jesus Christ!
25 words.
I ain't gonna lie, I kinda like what Big R.
Big R did a very good job there, I'm not gonna lie.
Big R did a really good job.
Yes!
Can I be honest with you? All I've got running in my head for a speech is Vegeta's speech to Goku.
Oh yes, that is playing in the head at the moment.
Oh, the one from Super?
Yeah. Step into the void of the gods!
Mine is the...
Give you my promise, Kakarot! Now go them!
Step into the domain of the gods.
I was going to say what mine wasn't that, it was what he said to Trunks. It's what he said to Trunks if you're going to go down DBZ or DB Super route. If you're not good enough, if you look in the mirror and you don't know what it looks like. Back to our scheduled big harness.
Yeah, I mean, Blood King doesn't fall on deaf ears, am I right?
I'm going to be honest. Realistically, it is up to, at the minute, Evan and Sabrina are the only two that can possibly do it, because none of the rest of us can use sending.
Mm-hmm.
It is up to you two to make the decision.
I'm thinking about this speech, Trevor.
Nah, hang on, let me... I'll find the one I was saying.
Yeah, I know.
Lumi is typing and I'm afraid.
Oh no, Lumi's just getting responses ready. I've got like 2 different message responses ready, depending on what kind of things you go for. I'm typing them out to give him my own, because obviously I've only got 25 words to reply.
Is it just me or is Lumi's camera a little bit laggy?
It will be till I get my new motherboard.
So, I guess how do we want to do this? Do you want to just send it yourself, or do you want me to? Can I
I'm okay with it. I just need to think a little bit how I want to specifically do it. Smaller, thank you for your inputs. I will try to find a way.
Counterpoint. DM.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just laughing at Souls. How do you want to do this?
I have a question.
Okay.
What if I expended 2 of my spell slots? I know I only have level 1 spell slots, but what if I expended 2 of them?
In order to achieve what?
To you sending.
You're going to try and use all your magic and pass your limit of what you have. Gotcha.
Well, because I've got 3 level 1 spell slots.
You can certainly try.
I can only find the video, Chris. I'm going to have to send you the video.
So it could be like...
This one, Chris.
I haven't tried it since I first figured out I could use magic. But there's always a possibility. Maybe I could try to use it without any outside help.
Try.
I won't tolerate you lose to anyone. You'll be the best, or you'll be nothing.
I will sacrifice my level 1 spell slots to try and
Like 20.
cast Sending the Warforge.
Roll me a d6.
Oh fuck. That scares me. It's a 5.
You take 5 points of damage as that slowly bleeds out of your nose and ears. You successfully cast the spell, though.
Whoa! You know what? It works.
Wait, Lumi, did you just pull into like the spell point rule?
Vaguely, kind of. So what are you sending and who to?
So, I'm communicating with the Warforge.
Okay.
That is struggling right now. Well, the thing we've been talking about. And...
There's so many great suggestions. I need to know which ones are get like what words are being said.
I know! I don't know! Y'all are crazy!
Welcome to the group!
There's so many good responses in here. I think I'm gonna go with Bart, so...
Bartholomew's?
Yeah, what Bart that follow me said.
Splitting.
You still have 3 more words if you want to add to that.
How many words is that?
There's only 22 there. I think it's a spell's 25, isn't it?
Spell is
Yeah,
25,
25.
yes.
Don't have to use alternate.
I mean, you could just add never give up. You said you had 3 words left, right?
Yes, I mean...
Or it could be something like "we support you," or I don't fucking know.
Yeah, there's a lot of like 3
Oh,
words.
I mean, just as a DM standpoint, what you could really add to it. At the end, help is coming. You gotta go down or anything.
I was gonna say, like, aid is coming, help is coming, or something like that. So I think at the end of we'll do that one, And then just put Ada's coming at the
So
end.
you're sending, you're splitting now. Take control. Remember your friends, loved ones, the reason you choose to live. Please fight back and take control. Aid is coming.
Yes.
Okay, I have a response pre-ready for this type of one.
Oh god.
I had two different responses, kind of depending on which kind of line you were going to go down. So the response you get back, very weakly. I fight for my friends to show there is good. I fight so little boys like him from a Mar village can have a happier tomorrow. And when you've received that reply, you just hear the dragons roar louder than ever. Again, static in the earpieces. But this time, no perception checks needed. The static kind of dies down and you hear loudly, almost like he's using it as a microphone, and you hear slight echoing throughout the castle. I am in control. This is my core. You will not rip me apart. I will not fight the ones I love. I'd rather rip myself apart than have it be the hands of you, my curator Isaac.
Damn.
I always wondered who the fuck created it.
And with that, we're going to go ahead for a mid-session break, so people can go like to the bathroom and stuff like that, because it's been 2 hours. Hope you all got a moment to stretch your legs, got some fluids, got some food, maybe took your dogs out. Who knows?
Fluid.
Fluids. So, you've heard this roar through the castle. You can only assume what's going on.
Hell.
Oh, Callie is passed out.
So what's the plan now?
I don't know.
That's a very good question.
I've also just had the bombshell dropped on you that Isaac is the one that created the Warforge.
Which means he's quite far in terms of fucking, like, technology advancement. But that could also mean it's Isaac who created the Warforged for Malik. That's a scary thought.
By the way, Lumi, were Warforged in the Golden City a thing?
Yes. So essentially,
He has things from the Golden City. He has ancient texts.
yes, but essentially, so the I think we spoke about this before with your character. The Warforged that you knew from the Golden City are essentially long gone. The Isaac is, well, now that you know what Isaac's made them, has essentially found remnants no different than we find a dinosaur bone, and started to rebuild them himself, but without purposely missing some core features. Because obviously back in your time, the Warforged were sentient. They were a race. If like, kill them all would be a genocide. Even though they're machines, Isaac has purposely designed these ones to take orders. They are machines. Which is why this particular Warforge is so special, as something from the old Warforge has woken inside of him to give him sentient.
Okay. So yeah, what's our next goal?
Are we back? Or are we
I
still?
mean, if
Yeah, we're
Farrell
back.
has taken control of the dragons, then the dragons aren't as much of a threat at the moment, and could potentially help us against Isaac.
That's all well and good, but we also need to see if the civilian, the people's families, we need to work out where they are. That was the entire purpose of trying to see if everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
What time of day is it?
Night, I'd imagine.
Hey,
Alden, what time of day is it?
tell me what time of day is it? I'm getting bullied for that.
Yeah, it's coming up to morning.
Okay, we've been up the entire night.
Yeah.
So how many hours till sunrise?
2 hours.
In 2 hours is sunrise.
So in other words, in 2
Just
hours,
don't
we
forget,
can-
you all started this idea of skulking around the castle and looking around at midnight.
It's easier to hide in a crowd than it is to hide by yourself.
Oh, unless you're flying.
Yeah.
Right. I suggest we all pass out and figure out where the hostages are in the morning.
What you mean right now? Because it's already it's like technically it's morning.
Suggest we all get some sleep so we're not completely exhausted when we're going to be finding the hostages.
We do need rest.
You guys should sleep.
Sabrina's just wiping the blood from her nose.
And ears.
Oh yeah, and the ears. Surprised
You
nobody's
focus
got
on this
any-
magic and then as it like it was about to finish, just blood starts spurring down.
Not a nice feeling when you use your abilities and blood starts pouring out, is it?
Lucia just walks over to her and hands her a healing potion. A potion of health.
I'll just kind of set it by my bag. I think I'll be fine. I never did that. I mean, on purpose, never did that. I guess the first time I did it was more of a non-conscious awareness that I was doing. I don't know. But, I'm fine. A little woozy, but fine.
So is that the plan then? Rest?
Rest and continue figuring this out in the morning.
Yeah, you guys should sleep.
I'm gonna swap into my tail and coil up in a corner. I ain't gonna argue.
Yeah, Lucian will also go to bed.
I'm gonna go find a hidden wall or something so someone just doesn't walk past my sleeping body.
Well, we're still in the room, no?
Oh no, we are between a room.
Right, on the walls, right?
You're in the
Yeah,
walls.
we are in the walls.
Oh.
We're in the walls. That should be fine.
So is that the idea? Everyone's going to sleep?
Alden is just sitting on a table, writing in her book.
Apparently it is.
Okay.
Peace.
How long are you wanting to sleep for? Because like I say, the sun's getting ready to come up.
Sleep? Question mark?
So, sleep too long and you're pretty much going to be waking up to another night.
I mean, normally we need 8 hours to get a long rest, no? And anything else would result in a point of exhaustion, correct?
Pretty much.
Well, the short rest not absorbed.
A short rest would avoid a point of exhaustion.
That's fair.
So, like, anyone that hasn't really, like, taken any damage, used any spell slots or anything, could probably get away with a short rest.
Yeah, probably. Which would include Lucian, because I've not used a single spell slot or anything.
Which means you could actually do something during the day.
But Elden would need the 4 hours.
Yeah, Elden would need 4 hours of sleep.
I mean, I still get you at midday.
So we can all sleep for like 4 hours, which would be.
I believe I would need it.
A technicality.
I need the long rest.
Heart would need 8.
I need the long rest, and I believe Safrina needs the long rest to get back her spell slots.
Yep.
And her health.
I need it for my wild chip.
Mm.
So it would be 6 hours after the sun rises. If the sun rises at, let's say 6, it would be midday, yeah.
It would be like 2 in the day.
12.
It would be about midday, yeah, because like I'm gonna go ahead and say sunrise will be at 6. Like Chaos got this right.
Because it's 2 hours till sunrise.
Oh, right, yeah, you're right.
So it would be around midday that you guys need to wake up, that we can go.
At 12, yeah.
And at least it's a bit as he said, eh? But it's getting out of the castle will be the fun bit.
Yeah, that would be the fun bit, because Elden is so fun. Elden just... I put the picture with Niels Armstrong in it already once. It's legit, it's the whole group and Elden, just the tall person in the middle.
Forgot about arcane recovery.
I think one spell slot arcane recovery.
Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can expend spell slots to recover up to a combined level of 1, and none of the spell slots can be 6th level or higher.
It would be
I think it's like half your wizard level. Something like that.
I think you're like, what, a wizard level 2?
So 1.
Yeah.
1, yeah.
I technically could regain 1 of my level 1 slots back through a short rest.
But you gave up more than just 1.
Well, yeah, I gave up 2, but...
I mean, for the extra 2 hours, would it really be much of a difference?
I gave up 2 of my level 1 spell slots, but with arcane recovery, I get 1 back.
It's better to be fully prepped.
I mean, we need 8 hours anyway, because Hart needs his wild shit back.
Well, if we end up taking a long rest, I won't mind either way.
No bigger, no naps. We need your dwarven blood sense thing. We need your werewolf sense more than anything.
So you're going for an 8-hour rest?
Yes. Elden would be riding the whole time.
What will Elden be writing?
How the day was, how shitty she feels.
Still feel shit from messaging Malik. Every day's been worse ever since.
Wow!
No, legit, her mental health was up here and it slowly went down since that day.
So am I wrong?
Wow.
And something weird, how she misses the past.
Okay.
Even if the past was not nice, it was simpler, better.
We can all reminisce with that saying. I miss being a kid. Time was simpler, didn't have bills.
Getting ill was still there, but at least better than always being on death's door.
So you all have an 8-hour long rest.
God.
Yes, I had to.
Oh god.
Lemmy gets to use a different fucking soundboard, but restricts us to the fucking basic shit.
Oh guys, who's letting me out of the Pokeball?
I'll let you know right now, Lumi has access to a full soundboard of his own. It's just called voice mod.
I was gonna say who's letting me and Safrina out of Pokeballs? You know, Snake and Wolf. Oh, Fox.
Hey, Lumi.
What, are you trying to say she's a Viper and you're Fennekin?
Fucked up.
I found something that was accurate to the amount of rage that would save our evolution at that moment. The amount of snap we're talking.
Oh, I already know. This is Lucian if you were to snap.
Yeah. Yay!
Okay, if Alden would see that, Alden would be like, I'm not dealing with that. That's no.
You probably scared the living shit out of Mel.
Lucian, how dare you remove that? I was watching that.
I can send it to you privately, don't worry.
So rude.
Yeah, you all get an 8-hour long rest.
Right, what's our plan then?
There you go.
Even better. Wow.
The thing is, it will be complicated specifically for me to leave the city, the castle.
Where's that adventurer guard person? And also, Hutch, love interest, and the queen. Where are they?
They are currently nowhere to be seen. However, Eldon would spot all three of them leave the safety of the room about an hour or two after sunrise.
To keep up appearance, most likely.
Probably.
Aren't they currently, under arrest?
They still need to keep appearance for the people till the ball.
They're not under arrest, they're just they're worried about an assassination attempt.
Yeah, and she still needs to be queen.
Well, I was going to say, here are the ones that are most likely to stand out. We just leave them protecting the queen, and then we take everyone that wouldn't stand out to take a look and see if they can figure out where they're going for the hostages.
I mean, Lucian wouldn't stand out. He looks just like every other human.
Zephyrin in human form wouldn't stand out that much if she has a hood up.
Oh! Real quick. Something that just been brought to my attention.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What up?
The what?
Yes, my pocket watch.
Pocket watch?
You don't have it.
Bartholomew has it.
No.
Oh no, yeah, I put a memory in it. And it was
put a memory on it and then asked the guy to give it to his love. Along with the letter. He has the pocket watch.
She has the pocket. Oh yeah.
Did you tell her how to fucking use it?
Yes. It was in the letter.
So technically, we wouldn't know about Warforged.
I'm not just going to sneak away to get a cup of tea.
I'm just going to say, Bartholomew, you notice that? We're way past it now to rectify. Considering it took like an hour and a half to 2.5 hours to figure out what the hell you were doing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're just going to say Bartholomew noticed that when he looked through Heart's eyes anyway.
Yep.
Okay. Well, she hasn't asked me for it, so she mustn't care. Now.
Well, I mean, there's a reason I was going back to look to see if she would have left her a letter or something to know what to write out. And that's when I just quickly read about the pocket watch, like, oh shit. Go on, continue amongst yourselves.
So yeah, so I should stay back?
I was going to say, this is what happens when we skip a couple of sessions.
Yeah. We have to figure everything out again. So Ellen's back. Shay should probably stay back. I mean, she stands out quite a bit.
I am a bit fucked.
Yeah, that's true.
Shay could use my elven cloak.
Cloak of elven kind, true.
To hide her horns and tail by just wearing it up.
What about the wings?
We could also split into a night party and a day party. Day party can walk amongst the crowd and try and get information that way, but night party can, well, like Shay can fly and use her invincibility. Try and just soar over the coastal line and try and look for anything that stands out.
Well, in terms of talking about during the day, there is Lucian, Potato, Bartholomew, Small R, Safrina,
Yeah, there's also a real point out. If you went back and reread your letter,
no.
I'm going to read a brief bit at the end that you put in the letter here after your arguments of what you wanted to do the night before.
I'm just gonna read it. It's easier than
just the last bit.
No, I'll read it. Oh yeah, that yeah.
What? Did someone forget to tell him how to get out of the pocket watch?
No, it's not that.
No, that's in there.
I'm just intrigued.
Making a promise to save people.
Yeah, that promise was big. Oh god. I forgot how big that promise was. I was not prepared to.
Yeah, you almost fucked the promise up.
No, I yeah, fuck. I forgot about that.
So, yeah, Lucian, Argo, Small R, Sabrina, Bart could all go out during the day. That wouldn't really be too much of an issue. Shay could also potentially go out during the day, but I think it would be better for Shay to be moving around at night. Because of the whole Shay away, Shay away. Then again, Bart might get, like, his... Bart's an Inquisitor. Isaac might have shown all of them what you look like. Since you used to work for him.
I also have a broom and can see very well in the dark.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Fluffy Puffs.
Yes.
I was gonna say, you can see well any time of day.
Also, just to throw it out there, by the way. Other than the Queen and the two guards with her, no one else really has any knowledge of you guys being here.
Also true, no one knows we're here.
Apart from maybe Amir? Oh, she doesn't know our destination.
No, she doesn't know our destination. She just knows we teleported out right in front of her.
Amir's got the knowledge you've used the ley lines to do a teleportation circle, but where that circle goes, she's got no clue.
And
in terms of knowledge that would be in your head, Malik's forces, the last bit of information that could have been reported back about you guys at all is maybe by Amir the fact of you've used the teleportation circle, and even before that was the town that you helped save, Phoenix Village.
Yeah.
So, like, there's been no, to your guys' knowledge, there's no report that you were ever on your way to Crescent Isle.
True. No one knows we're in Crescent Isle on both sides. Well, other than the Queen and the two guards.
Although, a lot of us due to our races are pretty standout-ish.
Yeah, but there's also a good chunk of us that can, just walk around without getting noticed. I mean, Lucian's armor is pretty box standard when he's not wearing his special armor when the necklace activates and all that. He could easily go for just a knight walking around in Crest Nile. He's not always got his magic swords and stuff on him. Taylor is he's a paladin.
I was just more referring to the fact that there's stories about us going around. Because we have heard it from other people we've interacted with. Correct me if I'm wrong, Winnie.
No, your group started to become well known.
Because we started to become well known, that means that Malik's forces are bound to have heard of us as well. So the ones of us that do stand out are more likely to be drawing attention to us.
Yes, which is why I'm saying the ones who look like commoners anyway should move around during the day.
In terms of anyone that stands out, by the way, there's literally 3 people in your group that stand out.
Yes, Shay, Bart, and Eldon.
And the only reason Hart stands out is because of his fashion sense.
Hi!
The rest of us
I stand out until I wear sunglasses, and then I'm fine.
You hear that, Hart? You're fabulous.
Hence why I'm always late to the fight.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, most of us can move around during the day, no problem. It's just getting out there and moving about. And I, for one, would feel better having Bart around, because she's not that perceptive when it comes to trying to spot places where people could be held hostage.
Look, let's be honest. All of you combined are less perceptive than Bartholomew.
Exactly.
To be fair, I have a 17 passive perception. I pushed it a little bit higher.
And at this point, Bartholomew has like 1 million.
Fair.
I mean,
we're just saying, if we're moving around during the day, you're probably coming with us, because you're the only one who's got eyes for everything.
Yeah.
I do have glamored leather armor, if that helps.
It's more of your wings and stuff that make you stand out.
I can hide those with my cloak.
So if both people with an earpiece go, wouldn't it be useful if a night person has one?
Then we can just hand it to a night person.
I was just going to say, though, Gillen, the reason you're on night is unseen satellite, not because you don't stand out.
Yeah. Which is why it would make sense to send Shay out at night. And with an earpiece, anyone else who's not staying in during the day can talk to Shay during the night.
Or during the day, and if we have a map, we could note down where we could, where something potential is.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a map, it's on the table right over there.
So yeah, at least if Shay wants to go, I would need an earpiece, because I will not leave. If Shay stays, there would be no problem.
Fabulous there, Shay. Fabulous.
Right.
Glamour armor.
You know it. You know it.
We're splitting them into a night and a day group. Who's on the day team?
My idea is for Shay to go at night.
Yeah. Okay. And Fluffy Paws, what do you think of the idea?
Would you like to go out now, or do you want to be part of the night team?
I mean, I'm not fussed either way.
That is not an answer.
I know.
If you go at night, I mean, you can use your unseen satellite to stay hidden, and on top of that, if I stay awake, I can then basically be talking to you and then use my ability to look through other people's eyes and keep you updated on what they see.
True.
Will that mean Bart and Shay are going to be on the night team, so Bart's not coming out during the day?
I want to say so. That would be like the best, like one of the best options to go with.
But again, he's the most perceptive and would figure things out faster than the others.
He's like the entire perception of the group.
Well, how much
effect.
daytime is left, Lumi?
Around 6 hours.
Confused about it. So you all woke up at midday. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's been about an hour at this point. About 1.
Around 5 hours. 5-6 hours, yeah.
5-6 hours daytime.
Mm-hmm.
I myself am going out during the day, as I won't be much use during the night.
So what we could do is, I could go out, let's say, 2 hours after you guys.
I get it. You're going to try and divide yourself between day and night.
And then it means I can do both day and night.
So, Argo, what do you think of this plan?
No, he's trying to keep Callie from barking.
So, Argo, what do you think of this plan?
Yeah, Argo, what do you think of this plan?
What were the options again?
I didn't understand him. What?
He said, what were the options again?
Oh god.
Day team or night team?
Like that, guys. We're suddenly looking for another player to replace Argo.
We're already back in the night.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Or Callie's a prime.
Nobody knows that we are there apart from a select few. Then would it not be better for during the night we try and find prisoners?
What, just in general? Just don't move during the day?
Just general, don't move through the day.
Don't move through the day, then during the night we find the prisoners. I'm sort of pinned here.
He is pinned by a doge.
Literally, yeah.
I mean, it's a possibility.
I was going to say you lose the advantage of having people to hide with him.
Yeah, exactly.
There's also the... So in the daytime, they're likely going to be more active because their hostages are going to be awake and they'll need to get food and supplies and start bringing them back and forth so we can actually
Watch
sort of see what's happening.
Yeah.
Whereas at night, then we can actually go and take a look, there'll be less people around and actually, you know, see where the guards are.
Yeah. We kind of need to both see day and night cycles.
You posted it, you bet.
She had me pinned there for so long. So did anybody hear what I said? What I said through Caitlin?
Yep.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I'm not having to repeat myself. Gotcha.
It was very quiet, so I know people that may have not heard you as the stream.
DM can reiterate.
Wow.
Wow.
Argo's plan is they just only go out at night.
Finding a location at day would be easy because they would need to go in and out.
Like Bartholomew said, they need to go find food and water for the prisoners.
Well, I mean, I have 3 hours, technically. Because wild shape, I'm moving out. I can move during night or day, but I've only got a 3-hour window of it.
Right.
So I need to be out and back within 3 hours. Which would make night easier, but at the same time. Small amount of movement during the day.
I mean, if Bart's not moving during the day, why not have Bart use one of us to try and look through our eyes while we're walking around during the day in case he spots something?
Because then he's not getting rest.
So
He would be suffering from exhaustion.
exhaustion at that point. Unless he only does it for like 2 hours and then rests, because then he can do day and night.
I mean, you'd have to ask him.
Or what, Adam? Right?
What?
If Bartholomew was to use, say, 2 hours where he looked through some like the day team's eyes and then rested, he could do both day and night.
I was going to suggest, so you go out first, and then about maybe 2 hours later, Bartholomew goes out.
Oh, just alone?
Joins you. And then it means as you are heading back, he can still stay out and join the night cycle. And then he can go earlier and then look through their eyes just before he goes to bed and keep him updated.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
It's not a bad idea.
The day team goes out first, which would consist of at least Lucian, and probably also the potato.
And the dwarf.
And the dwarf, so at least 3 people. Is Kitten joining us as well?
Yes, I am. Sorry.
Okay.
I've got like 30 things I'm dealing with right now.
Right.
Shit decides to hit the fan on me every turn, so just assume I'm following behind.
Alright.
So that's 1, 2,
that's
3,
4,
4, and then 4 on the other cycle.
Yeah, effectively. 4 and 4. It's an equal split.
And Bartholomew sort of straddling both cycles.
Yep. So I guess that's what we're doing. So that means Lucian and them should head out now to try and at least get something done before the day's over.
Good luck!
Right, we have a plan. It's time to... Oh, fuck, we've missed our window of opportunity.
Now the question is, how do you get out of the castle?
Yes. That's a very good question.
That's why the first question I asked when I woke up was, where's the queen and the guards? They can tell us.
Again, Eldon would have stated they left 2 hours after the sun rose. Okay, 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
As Elder was feeling fresh and new as a Daisley, they left.
So they're in danger.
She always feels good after 4 hours.
Exactly.
I was going to say, so they're moving about even though they're in danger. Gotcha.
Well, yes, the queen has to keep up appearances before the ball.
And she's still a queen, don't forget that. She has still
Exactly.
duties to fulfill.
She's still the queen. I mean, we could always try and have a quick look out into the corridor and see how many guards are even about.
I'm gonna walk away.
Take a look.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Lucian would just turn back to us and like, the hallway's clear. If we're gonna move, we should move now. Though I don't exactly know the layout of this castle.
Well, listen, looks like you're making the decision.
Hey, Lucian for one will be heading out. The rest of the day team gonna join him?
Well, we know Sabrina is following suit.
Yes. Is Argo and Small R also following on?
Yes, in case something happens, they'll follow along.
Okay. And Small R?
Smaller.
Sure.
There we go.
Okay, so the day team's moving out.
Okay.
Trying to find a way out of this castle.
You don't have an idea because Sabrina would. Sabrina manages to guide you towards the exit of the castle.
While we're walking out, do you mind if I look through Soul's eyes so when I head out my own, I know where to go?
Do I mind if you use your ability? Yes, I do mind, actually. Yes. No, you may not. Yes, fine.
I mean, if it has to be a willing creature, Lucian would be willing to let you do that.
And once I get out of the castle, then I no longer care and I can go and rest. For 2 hours, until I need to go out myself.
So yeah, you watch the way to get out the castle. During your processing of the halls and stuff, you do pass by a few servants. Guards, they pay you no attention.
That can be both good and bad. But let that be what it will. We continue outside.
You get outside to a bustling sound of a city. Alive, people going here, there, and everywhere.
Time to try and mingle with the crowd. Just trying to be one of the crowd.
You see the big, majestic gates in front of you that you need to get out to get onto the streets.
And probably some form of watchtower where the guards are.
I mean, there's some towers about, yeah, but like I say, there's the big gates in front of you.
Alright, out through the gates.
Get out, no problem.
And into the masses.
Into the masses you go. So specifically, you're trying to... What were we trying to spot?
I personally think Lucian's going to the marketplace to try and see if they're buying any food or water, or like trying to bring some along with them. Like if anyone's buying that, trying to see like who, like sort of like what, just from like a distance, what type of people is like buying stuff in the market.
Okay. Give me an investigation. Bless you.
Guten Tag.
State investigation. That's a 10.
You spy a good plenty of people buying food and drink. You're unable to distinguish those between regulars, local pub, or people acting strangely. It all just looks the same to you.
Cool. And that's my input on this.
Anyone else got anything they would like? Argo, Safrina, Smaller, anyone?
Is Mindel and Murdy a big?
We had to leave them.
We have to leave them.
They're at Killica.
Okay.
They're being well looked after by
the... You have a nose. Very good nose.
As a kite, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to get at.
Well, Lishid has just went and tried to find what? Food and water, yes?
He's been trying to see
spot anyone suspicious buying food and water.
Oh, see who's all suspicious.
Trying to see if we can spot the people that are holding the prisoners captive, buying food and water for them.
The thing is, we know the cells have to be close to water, and with what Bartholomew stated, it should be a docks area or close to it.
Okay, I think I've got shit covered for the most part. What's up?
So you're down in the town. Lucian has tried to investigate the market to see if he can spot anyone that is clearly out of place trying to buy food and water for the captives. He rolled a 10 and couldn't really tell the difference. So now I'm asking what's everyone else that's with him, which is yourself, Small R, and Argo doing.
Would I be able to call them their wolves and get them to investigate for us?
You're trying not to stand out.
That's what I was asking. Would it look like it would stand out?
Well, you have to transform into a werewolf to do so.
Purple werewolf in the middle of the city. Pretty sure that stands out.
Would I just be able to assist him and give him advantage on it at this point? Since I was kind of often dealing with shit. Alright, take that advantage, Lucian.
I will re-roll the dice. $12.
Again, not really able to pick up the difference between people. The only thing very different from before that you managed to pick up this time is...
My passive's 14, but I'm not sure that makes a difference.
No. You, during your investigation, trying to see if anyone stands out, you do overhear some guards talking, saying stuff along the lines of, he seemed more pissed than usual today. His arm looked burnt.
Ooh.
Now I would like the four of you to roll me perception.
Perception.
Get them, guys.
I think I'd like to use a point of inspiration at this point.
I just roll a flat 2. Wow.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I perceive nothing. I perceive potato.
I'm not gonna lie, Bigar, you're probably the best person right now for this perception roll.
I'm gonna use my inspiration that I've been saving for like
also gonna
3 sessions. I have a +4 to this, come on.
I mean, I would like to point out, don't forget, kind of have up to 3 inspirations at any given time.
Yep, I still need to use a point of inspiration because I have 2 currently.
See right there,
17.
Bigar? It should say wisdom perception just beside where your thing is. That's the one, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I only had the 1 inspiration, but my final roll's a 10. That sucks with a +4. Jeez.
Bigar, not 20?
Not 20? Okay, no, that works.
So apparently that cunning nose of him can actually work without being in wild form.
Oh, it can. So, Big R, you definitely noticing this. So you noticed this, Lucy, because you barely beat the fucking DC. Like, the DC was a 17. I rolled this before, and I rolled this with a flat 20. You notice a guy cloaked up and making a beeline for Argo.
What? Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Is he going buzz?
He is like cloaked up, clearly not trying to be seen, and just walking at like a faster than normal pace straight at Argo.
Do I notice this person running across me? No.
It is only a small.
I would like to intercept him.
Okay.
I'm
Or
just,
at least-
I'm
actually,
just looking
no.
around me going, where's
Yeah.
the potato?
Yes. Yes,
Where's
I'd
the
like to
potato?
Seeing Lucian kind of like casually step in front, I'm just gonna kind of casually step beside Lucian.
This guy, kind of like startled slightly by you, like you see the hood kind of move, like puts 2 and 2 together, starts walking directly at you, and literally as he's like about to be here, he suddenly kind of like shifts slightly and brushes off, but like kind of goes out down an alley at the same time. You will notice, as he does so, a hand comes from his cloak and just kind of palms something like into like a button on your shirt type thing, like purposely gets something in his hand to catch on you. And he walks off.
Do I notice what he put on us? Like, tried to put on
Small
us?
letter.
I swear to God, if you're going towards the fucking Thieves Guild, I swear to fuck. You motherfucker!
I had a feeling this would happen.
I had a feeling as well.
When you said you were
What?
walking out and you didn't say you were putting a disguise on, I was like, yeah, I'm not saying it.
Should have put
Okay. Letter, cool. Trying to
just
grab it
realized-
without standing up?
I will say, for the perception, especially that of Big R, you only noticed the guy beelining it for Argo. There was no malicious or killer instinct coming from the guy. So you open the letter. Is that what you just
Yes.
said?
Yes.
The letter reads, down by dock B32 are those you hunt. A small gift from the shadow.
Thieves Guild, Thieves Guild, Thieves Guild, Thieves Guild, Thieves Guild.
Yeah, but it's God. It's like, why are they helping Argo?
Yeah!
Very interesting.
Maybe they had a change of heart.
No.
See, now it's inconvenient that Lucian doesn't know sending. Because being able to tell the night crew that would be fucking amazing. Alright, is Bart still looking through Lucian's eyes?
No, but at this point, Bartholomew will start be making his way out the castle.
Okay.
Doo-doo. 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 Doo-doo.
I didn't
Doo-doo.
cloak myself, so my, obvious red coat isn't immediately visible.
You can borrow mine if you want.
You can have my elven cloak.
I don't need to. The queen literally gave us disguises for the ball. I can just take a cloak from there.
Fair.
So
That's
is
why you're the
Lucian
one that
gonna
remembered
turn
that.
around to me and say, Argo, cloak, put it on.
Yeah, Lucian is just gonna look at you like... He's gonna like tap you on the shoulder like, aren't you supposed to be wearing something?
Oh shit! Yeah. Puts cloak overhead. Is that okay? So what happened? I was looking for potatoes.
And he hands you the letter.
Do you look at it?
Yeah, I look at it. Do I recognize it? That's the
No.
question. I don't recognize him.
No, this doesn't feel like the handwriting of anyone you know from a Thieves Guild.
Dun, dun, dun.
Apparently, I
Why
don't
do you
know
have the
if
feeling
it's a
someone
thief.
else knows the handwriting?
Dude.
A gift from the
Why
shadow.
is the letter telling us to go to the docks?
And he's just gonna like stress you the moment you try to talk about it, like, don't say anything.
Can I take a look at the letter and the handwriting?
Yes,
No?
Is that
absolutely.
something?
Sure.
Is that something
hand the
I
letter.
recognize?
No?
I hand the letter over to Zafrina.
Am I out of the castle yet?
You'll be out of the castle while they're trying to figure this all out, yeah. But no, you don't recognize it even, Serena.
Because I'm gonna need to meet up with them. So I'm gonna look through one of their eyes to see where they are.
Roll me a d4 to see whose eyes you look through.
Before.
2, you're looking through Argo's eyes as he just handed this letter off.
What?
You're looking through Argo's eyes as he's just handed this letter off. Do you recognize it, Megar? No.
But I know where Argo is, and he's, if I remember correctly, in the markets.
We're currently in the market, yes.
I feel a certain invasion of privacy.
You don't know from where, but you feel it.
You just feel like your middle finger appearing in your mind.
To be fair, when you made that heart joke, I was tempted to make Bartholomew go to the nearest window and throw something out at you. Give you hints.
Do you eventually make your way to the market to meet up?
Right. So what have you learned? Where are you? Have you been to the docks yet, which we discussed literally like last night?
We went here first to spot anyone going that way. But speaking of the docks, Lucian and Bartholomew in the letter, asking for it from Safrina. Or Small, or whoever's got it.
We knew that.
I'm gonna hand it over.
We looked at a map.
Yeah, but does it not actually say the actual dock?
It does. It says
What does it
specifically
say, the
which
actual
dock.
dock?
It says
It
dock.
does.
It says a Pacific dock.
Oh, okay, that's good.
As well
I
as
was like, you just give us some pointers.
also, when you look at the note, you notice one thing pointed out to you.
Oh. I wonder what it is.
Well, one thing that stands out to you is the name of the Shadow. It's the little nickname that the guy you were hunting down in Terragon went by. The one that you are aware is trying to take over the Thieves Guild.
Well,
So
I
that's
got good news
Bartholomew.
and bad news, and it's both the same. I look at Argo and I'm like, we're probably hunting the Thieves Guild.
Oh, fuck.
Do you want us to support you going down to the docks, or should we head back?
If we're going after these people, I think we may need to regroup first before going to the before going anywhere.
I agree. We should have the rest of the group.
So back to the castle and remove at night?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So you all start to make your way back to the castle, which really didn't have to.
Yeah, I literally could have just turned around and said to Shay.
Yeah, no, right.
We could have made our way to the docks and waited for them to meet us there at night.
Yeah, that's true.
Da, da, da.
I was literally thinking that's with the plan, right?
I mean, it's not like we have it written down somewhere that they have the earpieces. So we
What
don't-
is this lovely little earpiece that is in my ear that has been in here the entire time and never taken out in every single session?
Even Big Arm says, I know I'm high, but for fuck's sake.
Does it mean my small brain remembers?
No. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna turn to Bart and be like, can't you just tell them, like right now?
Yes, I
need
can.
to go back. Cool. Then let's just go wait by
I
the
need to walk off.
place. Cool. Let's go wait by the place then.
So Shay, you get a little message in your ear from your earbud from Bartholomew.
Hey, baby.
I'm sorry. My gift was too perfectly timed.
I fucking can't with life some days.
Hooray!
Oh my god. There's
Hey,
no,
everyone.
no better timing for that at all.
Oh, that was perfect.
So anyway,
So what's up, Buttercup?
Quack.
Oh, okay, that caught me off guard.
Don't worry, because I've now just got the song in my head. Build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down, let me down.
You're welcome.
Well, we have been tipped off by a certain evasive little bastard who has just told us that what we're hunting is down at Dock. What was it, Dock 2B or something?
Doc, B32, I think I said.
B32. Down at Docks. So we're gonna head there now, and we use to get there at, after night falls.
Or
And her mic got out.
Alligator.
no worries.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
And then I guess we go hide by somewhere.
I think there might be a nice dockside cafe nearby.
Bartholomew just sipping tea, watching the dock.
Weirdly, all they serve is like the saltiest of water and salmon on crackers.
Accurate.
I was expecting puddings.
So, do the rest of you make the decision you're gonna go and join them?
When it's time, yes.
Is there a sponge cooking the food?
A what?
Is there a sponge cooking the food in this cafe?
No.
Is there taking the orders? Is there a crab in charge of the cafe?
I will let you know right now. I will divine intervention kill your character on the spot if you try and shotgun in a SpongeBob SquarePants reference in my campaign.
Then Lumi, don't look at the D&D voice chat.
I despise SpongeBob SquarePants.
Oh, that's funny as fuck, though. I haven't heard a DM threaten divine intervention like that in a long time.
In German, SpongeBob SquarePants is called SpongeBob. Fuck. I remembered the word, but now it's.
That's a weird name.
Did you break no blank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's fucking beautiful.
Some time passes, and the night group makes their way towards the dock.
Yeah. Da, da, da. I hate you, Lumi. This is stuck in my head.
In your head.
Zombies.
Why did you put that in your head?
Copyright. Da, da.
I just said zombie. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was singing Buttercup.
Yeah, Buttercup was stuck in my head.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck did zombie come from?
The soul, literally just there now.
So the gang all meets up,
Do 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 do. Hi guys.
Right.
Fuck,
the exact same
sponge
thing.
head. No, sponge heads. Fuck my brain.
SpongeBob. In German, it's called SpongeBob SquarePants.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
It is late. I woke up early. I'm on medication.
We have met up.
Okay.
Back
I'm not in the
together
same
again.
meds as bigger, but meds.
Together again.
So yes, you're all together. Anything anyone wants to do, say.
Alden most likely took the map with her, just to be safe that they could note down where.
Okay.
Yeah. Spongehead.
Google Translate.
Yeah, but SquarePants doesn't make Spongehead. It's the thing.
No.
Shrunk
Just use translations.
Spongeheads. That is the easiest translation.
Right.
Okay, continuing on, Lucian explains to the night group in more detail of what happened.
Is that what Lucian wants to do?
Sure, I can explain exactly what happened at the marketplace.
How much in detail do you want to describe?
I'm sorry. Before we go into that, Lucian, your voice has really changed.
The fact that Argo said what you were doing is what he's referencing. So how much do you go into detail and describe?
Yes, Lucian, please describe this man that you see.
Guy in a cloak coming up towards us, pins a letter towards us.
Hang on. Let me metagame a second. Think this through.
You're actually making him think.
I'll point out one thing. The DM asked you exactly how you described this. What if the DM has something planned?
Stop calling me out, Trevor.
Good boy, keep doing it, keep doing it.
By the way, are we alone right now?
Yes.
Are we sure not that?
Wait,
Oh,
no, we don't have
Boulevard
to
of
pocket
Broken
watch,
Dreams.
never mind.
Are we alone now?
I was gonna say we're alone in the Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
Yes.
we walk over the room.
What details do you relay to the group?
I've broken him. I'm sorry, Sol. I didn't mean to break him.
No,
I'm just making you be perfectly smart.
It's fine, but I have to be like perfectly spot on.
See, I love how you're saying you're being perfectly spot on. I'm just waiting for one certain detail. I've never known a man to think so much about giving a mini recap.
I didn't do that. Please answer that.
I mean, there's the fact that like he took his hand out, and like, was there a glow in his hand?
Have I got that spot on, or am I slightly off?
He looks like Jimmy Fallon, but a face for video.
Oh, I want to meta game.
I already met a game just to give a warning.
I mean, is it the fact that he was going specifically for Argo?
Ah, okay, gotcha.
I mean, if that's what you like, say, give me a how do you describe it? Just tell me how do you relate to the group? What bit? Tell me what you relate to the group. What information? Just go through it all bit by bit, and then if you don't hit the trigger that I'm looking for, you don't hit the trigger.
There was a man in the distance eyeing up Argo with a cloak over his head, who was moving towards him. Whether it was friendly or hostile, I do not know. I stepped in front to protect Argo, who was not wearing anything. No cloak, no nothing. He sort of just looked at us, like stepped back, sort of like he realized who we are. Then, like, with his hand, like with a couple of fingers, placed something upon one of us as he brushes to the side and like walks down an alleyway.
That's everything? Is that all you're doing?
Come on, Lumi, help the man out.
No, to be fair, honestly, it's fine.
I've told Trevor the trigger I'm looking for.
I'll be honest, I'm used to dealing with Scott, so it's definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It was a guy who called himself the Shadow of one I could see in the letter.
Yeah!
You did it!
I was just looking for the name of the Shadow. Now!
Okay, fair enough. Good work.
Ross, roll me a history check.
How long was it again? Do I have keen mind on it?
No, because we're going into your 3,000-year-old memory.
What?
Oh, shit!
What a way to
I use
derail
inspiration.
where we were going.
Wow, yeah, okay, for blood.
Better than that one.
That doesn't do better than that one.
What?
I like this music.
I like it too, it's pretty suspenseful.
Okay.
This music fits so damn well.
I'm gonna
Are you
quickly...
gonna text?
So
I'm
we're
gonna quickly...
thinking very hard to him thinking very hard. It's
I'm gonna
good.
quickly roll something depending on what I roll. Okay, yeah, sure, I'm gonna give you it. I rolled a dice and you had a 50-50 chance of getting the information or not, and I rolled max number so you get the information. Because you are so close to the DC was the thing. Upon hearing the name The Shadow, you remember in where you lived 3,000 years ago was a young boy in the service of the gods. And it's one particular time that you remember you managed to have a small break and talk with this boy. This boy spoke about his inspirations to become a god, to join their realm of power, to fight from the shadows, to become a shadow, and therefore become the god of shadows, was his inspiration. And with that, we're going to end today's session so people can go to bed early, because I know Big R needs to go to bed.
You're cutting yourself in the nowhere.
Chaos's face is priceless right now. Oh my god.